Hello.
Hello.
Leave and join back the call. Oh.
Yippee to you too.
Fujitech,
Maybe
that's all I have to say.
Yeah, it's a software. Wake him up. They'll just wake him up like, babe, we are streaming. Get your ass up.
Fucking.
I mean, I would literally do that to Broski anytime I just like jump on the bed like, get your lazy ass up, you're streaming tonight.
That fucking moment that happened yesterday. Fucking TC yelling at the top of his lungs.
Are you talking about me and him fighting over the freaking,
Yeah. Yeah, murder the dragonfly. I couldn't fucking focus on the race because I was so busy cackling with laughter.
It was genuinely the best idea ever for TC to notice that I was in the cottage. Because he was like, he saw me in the cottage be like, hey, how's it going in there? I'm like, it's cart and all that shit. And he's like, you want me to be in there? I'm like, sure, if you want to. He pops in. Immediately funny stuff happens. It was the best idea to have him in here.
Well, that's a clip that I'm gonna have fun editing. That's for damn sure.
I thought there was food, but there wasn't. It was just groceries.
We were gonna have
You
hamburgers.
bring me food, good sir? Now I'm gonna starve. How dare you?
Now I'm gonna.
And now I'm gonna starve.
You ate my only food. Now I'm gonna starve.
I'm not sure how to feel.
I'm
I
not
don't-
sure how to feel at all that 2024 is right around the corner. It's been giving me anxiety for a good while. I'm not
Don't-
ready at all.
Don't think too much about it.
Well, I don't like.
It's healthier. It's healthier for you.
Oh,
I'm not
okay.
ready.
It's healthier for you. if
I'm
you
only
don't think
becoming
about it.
23. Anyway,
Damn.
I know.
That
Wait, I
shouldn't
thought
be
I-
a gloat.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. I thought I was older than you, or did you just? Oh, okay, okay.
I'm
wait, who am I?
26.
You are a shy older than me.
Get
Then
fucked,
who am I-
bottom.
Who am I?
20.
No, who am I older than? Fuck, I forgot.
I mean, I'm 21.
I'm 22.
Ah,
Well, I'm the oldest
No,
one in here because I'm
wait,
26.
no, we're the same age right now, dude.
Yeah, but you're older than me in the fact of you're turning 23. I just
Yeah.
turned 22 last month.
I'm older than you. Haha.
Man,
At least I'm not.
floating.
At least I'm not a fucking bottom.
Man,
Jokes on you.
Damn.
Older than
maybe
everyone
you
in
secretly are, and you just don't know it yet.
Oh,
Nah.
okay. This conversation's immediately out of my ballpark. I'm leaving.
No. The Echo was a quick joke.
But hold on. Oh fuck.
Just start. This is a cottage we're talking about.
I was gonna say something, but I completely forgot. I was important.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
I need this stream to hear this.
Holy fucking shit, it's a
Oh my gosh.
Anyways,
Oh my god.
I don't fucking care.
I mean, I'll do
I-
it for you. I'll 100% do it for you. I'll do it.
I remember what I was gonna talk about. I was gonna talk about Christmas because I'm.
Hello and goodbye.
Eat us, delete us.
Ha.
You actually.
He'll figure his way back here.
No,
He'll figure his way back.
gonna talk. He's dead.
Ah, there he is. He's right there. He's fine. He's fine. He's fine.
I was
Hi.
gonna talk about Christmas because
Hi, Gino.
I'm not gonna be here for long, but I still
Okay.
showed up.
Damn.
You know what? If you guys can, just give me access to the channel because I don't know why mods can't join here, but I'll come in later.
Wait, hold
'Cause I-
on. Mods can't join this channel?
No, I can't see this VC.
Oh, here.
Oh,
Here, let me fix
yeah.
that. Here, let me fix that. Add roles.
Makes me a mod, doesn't let me access shit. SMH.
Listen here. Listen here, Paisano. You have access to my stage.
Yeah,
I take a piss.
Yeah.
yeah. I'll be back later.
Do 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 do. Anyway.
I can't hear any music. But then again, I always have stream audio down in Discord.
No. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Wait, are you using an Elgato? Is that why? Yeah, I don't know why OBS does that. It's some sort of setting with the sound driver you have to fix.
Ow!
I haven't figured it out yet, but I'll get to it. You can change one of the sound drivers to like direct wave or like whatever the other one is, which allows us to hear it. But the problem is it double. Yeah, but it doubles up on the audio, which is my problem.
Oh, I managed to figure out where you guys can hear the audio and it doesn't double it for me. But for some reason, when we're gonna put on the same setting, it doesn't work.
Also,
Hates Discord.
I believe your aspect ratio is not fully 1-to-1 with your border, because some of the side, some of the side is getting cut off. Also, hello chat. Hi. Oh, your Nintendo on. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yes. Look
That
at
is
that.
that's a really low poly
Yo.
Lakitu, and I love him. I love his low polyness.
Oh yeah.
They're taunting you.
Hold on,
Taunting you.
Funny
Hold
thing, that was the original render for Lakitu for this game. They basically upscaled it.
Yeah.
Face.
They upscaled all of it.
Remember
all the
when-
animations. Like, all
Remember
the-
when the files for this game got leaked and you could see the official renders and the full thing? That was pretty cool.
Remember when the beta leaked and we got Luigi's model and they recompiled it?
Yeah.
Boogie.
How can you forget?
Oh yeah.
I mean, no
Indeed
one
you
can.
have.
No one can forget that because literally when the date they recompiled it was 24 years and a month after 64 released. L is real.
He is.
L is real.
Hold on. I was gonna do something. All right. Woohoo! Welcome to the the Super
lost
Mario
it.
64 stream. Yahoo!
You lost it, F.
Yeah.
Listen, listen here, Paisano. You are the cringiest Nini baby legend, okay?
Calm down.
Bro.
You gotta. Dear Mario, I baked a dog shit cake.
My
Please don't come to
ears.
this castle. Please don't. It is It's a mess. Everything is on fire. Several toads have shot. I don't even know how it's
my
possible.
ears! My ears! Shut up! My ears!
The police are here. It's terrible.
Police are here!
So
Oh, well, it
least
sucks
the-
to be Toad.
There's a guy.
Toad is currently on fire.
There's a guy here called Heisenberg. He's got some dude next to him named Jesse. They said they need to cook. I don't know what's up with that.
Shut!
So if you notice also, the HUD is actually more HD, or at least higher definition.
They just smoothed it over.
Mm-hmm. What Lakitu
Also-
looks like in this game. Good afternoon, Lakitu Bros here, reporting live from just outside Peach's castle. Mario's just arrived on the scene. We'll be filming the action live as he enters the castle and pursues the missing Power Stars. As a seasoned cameraman, we'll be shooting from the recommended angle, but you can change the camera angle with the R stick.
Ew, they changed the font.
And if we can't adjust the view any further, we'll buzz. Just to take a look at the surroundings, just stop moving it. Press B, resume play, switch camera modes with R button. Signs along the way, we'll review these instructions. For now, reporting live, this has been the Lakitu Bros.
I'm gonna
Yes,
be a
yes, he
nerd.
does.
I'm gonna be a nerd here and tell you that was actually a fonted text because in the original game, all the text is done in engine. That's why when you see the button symbols for like the Switch, you can see them instead of like the usual N64 ones.
Welcome. No one's home. Now scram and don't come back.
That was really good. Damn.
I'm gonna be honest, when Jespo does Bowser, I'm massively intimidated, but when Gino does it, I feel like a sense of nostalgia I never even had because I wasn't growing up with Mario.
Because here's the thing, Jespo's going for Bowser's inside story Bowser. I'm going for how he sounded in Sunshine, which is different.
Yeah, because you give me a sense of nostalgia I don't even think I had because I grew up with Sonic. But you give me nostalgia for some reason. Jespo just outright scares me. I get actual like goosebumps of terror.
You know what they say,
Junior,
Genesis
there's something
does-
I have to tell you about Princess Peach.
I know, she's not
What?
really my mama.
Don't be such a bitch, you motherfucker. He, like flips him off.
Just gives him a big old middle finger.
So for those, so fun fact: this version of Mario 64 is actually different from the one that's supplied on the Nintendo Switch Online service.
I know, it's the Shinzo one with the Rumble Pack.
Yeah. For those who don't know, this is the Shindo version of Mario 64. The update Japan got a year later, and it patches a good chunk of the bugs that were in the game, including the backwards long jump up the staircase. So
Yeah.
no more clipping through
Well, I mean,
walls.
it's
Speedrunner's
crazy
worst
how there's
nightmare.
it's crazy how there's 3 versions of this game. There's the Japanese version, the American version, and then the updated Shinzo version. But all of them have even the Japanese version has the most glitches by far. It's because they fixed
Because they rushed it.
yeah, and then they patched them when they came to America, but not all of them. And then when they finally released it for Rumble support,
They patched the majority, but not all of them.
yeah, isn't that crazy?
Kinda.
How like usually in regional cases that sometimes the American version can be superior. I mean, probably not text-wise, but like in terms of actual playability, because of dev time.
Bowser sounds like he doesn't want to see anyone. He doesn't want anyone to see his internet history. Marina.
Just make him walk forward.
Yeah, just now you can.
He's just a bunch of circles put together. He's literally just a bunch of circles.
I like his DS counterpart more, where he actually throws bombs at you.
He's actually acting like a bomb king by throwing his own kind at you.
Isn't it fun? What?
I mean, I can understand that in the case of Minecraft Steve, where I've always thought that's a mouth, and you can't change it otherwise. But for this guy, I've always seen a mustache.
So yeah, since you mentioned that, Echo, yeah, the brown smile is not a smile. That's his goatee. That's Steve's goatee.
You can't change my mind at this point. It's been too long.
I thought it was a mouth.
mustache.
I thought it was a mouth too, to be honest.
I did too, and then I looked into it.
It's a mouth.
No. I looked into it, and then then I found out no, they just gave Steve a beard. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. Hey.
He can hear you. He can hear you. What's the deal?
Here, let me check.
I mean,
What? It looks
on
fine.
our
Oh yeah,
on
no,
our end, it's
your audio's
working
muted.
perfectly.
Your audio's muted for your mic.
Oh, it's probably. You've had your OBS audio muted. Oh, then the last update probably changed your mic settings. You might want to check. Oof, oof, oof. Ooh. Don't blame yourself. Blame OBS's shitty ass fucking update settings. I hate it. Oh, what? Woo! I don't. OBS, could you not change our settings every time you have to update, especially when it's always default? And since nothing's ever assigned to default, it screws everything up, and we have to spend 3 years trying to fix it. I don't think so.
Yeah. What's your mic setting at? It's not registering because I can't hear you still.
Yeah, see, it might have changed the setting in the last update.
Well, it would just be what is the default device, and if that's the case, I don't.
Are you
Yeah.
sure?
I think I'm gonna change your mic. Let me check. It's still not working. Okay, so yeah, just click on the little dotted thing next to your mic and just go to properties. And then it says device, and then change it to the mic you use, and disable use audio timestamp. Or disable use device timestamp. No, just properties. Uncheck it. Okay, and what is your microphone set to the thing? And can you guys hear her now? Say in chat. No, Solar cannot hear you still.
I don't know.
Russ said, hope you're having a Merry Christmas. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay then. Hold on. Let me.
Nope. Still can't hear you on the stream.
Yoshi. I guess so.
Yeah, because does the microphone have a red thing next to it? Like, so it's white. It's not crossed out. It's open.
Yeah, because I can't hear you. I've looked into it. Well, we can hear you in the call, but we can't hear you in the stream. I don't know. Maybe Discord could be the problem, because Discord has trouble sharing 2 mics at one time, so I don't know.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
Do I go to monitor off? Can you guys hear me now?
Oh, did you have the monitor on? Maybe.
I had it on. Hold on. Hello?
Here, let's try it.
Yep, I can hear you now on stream.
You
Oh.
You mean to tell me I've been muted this whole time? It's because the freaking settings changed.
Yeah, because you didn't turn the right monitor setting on.
That was on you.
Shut the fuck
Yeah,
up.
that's on you.
Yeah, that's a manual setting, so technically
That's
it wasn't
OBS's fault.
That wasn't.
I've never.
No, it's you. It's a
Brina.
manual setting. You have to sit.
I never did
Yeah,
anything though.
Either way,
You-
issue's fixed now.
Anyways, you guys didn't hear me this whole time. I feel stupid. Anyway, hi Hooktail, hi Ravencrow, hi Solar, hi Maddie, hi. God, dude, I've been muted this whole time. The fuck?
I probably would have said something sooner, but I can't read the text because it's too small on my screen.
So something happened apparently while you guys were streaming. While we were streaming, Chris finally released his first gaming video in a while.
Ooh.
On
Yeah, I got his announcement in his server, and I'm gonna be honest, after this call, or maybe even earlier, so I'm gonna go check it out. Like, the clips he showed us looked really funny. I want to see it in full.
Literally,
you're not- Wait, you're not gonna go back in?
I'm gonna try
No.
going to the slide.
Oh.
Yeah, because you can get 2 stars that way if she's fast enough.
Yeah.
Also, I just want to say something funny about the thumbnail of the video. It's literally just the character that you have in Lethal Company holding an Amazon shipping box. It says Prime in the corner in the thumbnail, and the video's name is just "The Ham Boners Get a Job."
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Do 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 do. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I had to.
But
We
you sing
all
like
know.
you sing like an angel. Don't apologize.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Unlike
Well, at
somebody.
least, unlike somebody like who doesn't take my compliments even though they're true.
I appreciate it, really.
I
But
did
what
it.
is it? Did you get both? Oh shit, you only got 20 seconds. Damn.
I got
you
the
talking to me?
first one. Yes.
Yes, I'm
You talking to me, Echo?
She was,
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm
she
talking
was
to you.
talking to
Oh,
you.
what-
I'm talking to you.
Technically we have to compromise because like we can't hear the the game audio in real time. So that was just me filling in the void for everybody.
Yeah, you guys were literally.
Yeah, I'm talking to you. What are you gonna do about it?
They can hear you guys, right? Like they can hear you guys fine.
No, yeah, they
Yep.
can hear us. I'm talking about the game audio because we're not listening to anything.
Oh yeah, you
Solar-
guys can't
Solar-
hear it.
Solar said in the
Yeah.
chat, "Hope the Bowser husband fund is going well."
I
The
guess.
Bowser what now?
Husband fund.
It's nothing. Let's not talk about it. Wait, are there
Well, let's
100?
talk
Uh,
about it because I need context.
Okay, hold up. No. The simple thing is, if Solar says anything, don't acknowledge it. That's all you need to know.
Wait, I have a
Enough
question.
said. Who's Solar?
Exactly.
Kind of like what I did with you with some of the time. I kid.
Damn. Damn.
You know what?
Anyways.
You know what? I wouldn't even blame you.
Oh, damn, he fucking died a little
Damn,
there.
didn't have to do it.
Jesus.
I mean, I wouldn't. I don't have anything smart to say. You can ask Aaron.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to Bob-omb Battlefield first.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm 100%ing this game.
I regret it.
That was
What
a
was I
fail.
gonna say?
Let's
At least you
pretend that
get
didn't
something
happen.
worth a damn.
Because 3 stages were particularly fine. Like here's the thing: 2/3 of this game were absolutely fine to play through. The other third was fucking painful.
Yeah, because backtracking in those stages are hard, dude. Especially if you have to do stupid shit like the 100, what is it? The 100 coins thing. And the star just appears in somewhere where you can't get it, so you're just like, fuck, I gotta do all this shit again.
Hey, does
Are you-
that slide have 100 coins or no?
No,
No, only the regular stages have 100
only
coins.
the regular stages have 100 coins. The bonus stages do not.
All right.
Yeah.
I will warn you though. Some stages have a limited amount of coins, so if you miss just enough blue coins, you won't get the 100 coin star.
Yeah. Well, it's at least a lot better than fucking
So-
Sunshine, where they don't tell you which ones have 100 coins and which ones don't.
Yeah, and blue coins don't fucking count. And then-
Yeah.
And on top of that, I don't think the red coins count either.
No, they do.
But they don't count for 2. I think they count for 1.
Hold on, can you use that teleportation trick?
Yeah.
You get mad.
Okay, no.
So,
you can do it
yeah,
on here,
you can.
but on the slide where you're racing the penguin won't let you use that shortcut.
Yeah, because I was like, doesn't he scold you for using it?
Yes, he does.
Somebody come get her.
So
She
here's,
dancing like a street.
so here's the thing. I think Koopa the Quick scolds you for using the wing cap and using cannons, but teleporters that are found inside the mountain and in the flower beds, those are fine.
Yeah.
For some reason, those are okay.
God damn, I didn't know Mario was such an acrobat in that regard. Is this his side job? Is this how him and Luigi pay the bills?
You know that one meme where like there is a statue of Mario like on a flagpole and there's like people like having $100 bills and they're holding it up to that one.
Yeah, I remember.
I know what you're
Thinking of
talking
in this
about.
very moment. This very moment, I'm thinking of that image.
So yeah, do you
I didn't
know?
know Mario had a side. I didn't know how Mario had a higher paying side job aside from plummeting.
Save and continue. Alright, should I go back in or should I try the other levels? Let's try the other levels.
Save to your N64 memory pack.
Okay, I'm gonna let you guys choose. Snow or
Let's go
water?
Let's go to whatchamacallit. Let's go to the Womp.
Water.
Womp's
Water.
Fortress.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, I forgot about Thwomp's. No.
Womp's Fortress.
Yeah. That one's a good one too. I like that one.
Yeah, I was gonna go there.
The fact
But
that
I'm saying not. I'm saying not. Go to Jolly Roger Bay.
Ooh.
Oh, come on.
Go taunt the eel. Taunt the eel.
Oh my god.
Doggy?
I used to be so scared of
Nugget?
the eel in this game. I don't.
Who wasn't? If you say you weren't scared of the eel in Jolly Roger Bay, then I'm gonna call you a liar. Everybody was scared of the
Tyson
eel.
just said
Oh,
yellow
yes.
coins, red coins, blue coins. What's next? Green coins when they camouflage through the entire terrain? Who's gonna tell him about the frog coins?
Yeah, I was gonna
Nobody.
be like, yeah, who's gonna tell him about that? Or the
Yeah,
green
tell
coin, or the
Yeah.
green coins from fucking Super Luigi U.
Yeah, there are green coins in Mario. There's two types of coins. There's the green coins you get from hitting the little like ring thing, and then there are the frog coins from Mario RPG.
Do I have to go in front of it?
You have to do one of two things: swim in front of it to where he gets agitated and moves out, or just swim close to him and then just swim back up to the surface and he'll just be out of there.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
So just swim back up to the surface and then swim back down. He should be out of there. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore.
When an eel lunges out.
There
Nugget!
he is.
When an eel lunges out, that's amore.
That's
I get it.
amore. Get it? Amore eel?
I say the funny.
Fuck you!
Okay.
I'm surprised some Kami Johnny hasn't played that in full yet. Maybe
Okay.
we should.
Mario 64?
Which
No,
one?
no,
Which
no, no,
one?
Mario teaches
That one.
typing. Yeah, that one.
And then this one?
Yep, that one, and then the one behind you. So,
Okay.
here's the funny thing, right? That is the name of the eel, is Unagi, but it also has an alternate name, Mare.
Okay.
You know, amore, more, eh, eh, eh.
You know what's really, really stupid is that's an actual joke in Amori. There's like some kind of reference to the song, and since it has Amori in the name. I remember seeing somebody play that, and when they found the Easter egg, they literally slammed their hands on their desk being like, fucking hell! It's clever!
Mm-hmm.
There are purple
Oh,
coins in Odyssey, by the way.
Yes,
Yeah,
there
is
are.
also one.
I'm
Isn't
pretty
that
sure we have
currency
had
in Odyssey?
every coin. Yeah, that is the currency.
Yeah, that's a currency to get you like new drip.
Here's the thing. There's two types of currency. There's the gold coins, which is the universal currency in Mario's world, and then there are regional kingdom coins, which are purple. The ones in Mushroom Kingdom are the ones from Mario 64 with the star icon.
Mike, hold on, I just... now I'm thinking of fucking... Has anyone seen that video of, like, Yoshi singing... that AI Yoshi singing the fucking, what is it? That stupid song where it's just, like,
No.
fuck, what is it? Is it... I forget which one. Hold on.
I've heard of Luigi AI singing certain songs, but fucking Yoshi?
Yes, it exists. It's that stupid Burger King song. Fuck, not the one you hear in the commercials. I mean the one where it's like, Hey, I'm going through the drive-thru to order Burger King. I need to get a.
Oh, that
Upper
parody of that
Jimmy.
song. That
Yeah.
parody of that song.
Somebody did it with Yoshi, and I was just like, shit. That's what was going through my mind right now. I don't know why.
Super Mario: The Capitalist Journey.
hmm
Isn't that just a Wario game at that point?
Yeah, pretty much.
But
Uh,
stupid freaking eel. Give me the star.
And now you should pop out.
Oh,
and
it's so
star should
gross.
be on his tail.
No! Wait!
Swim.
I'm trying.
How did I accidentally make watercolors?
Accidentally make what?
I accidentally made watercolors.
A good question.
Are you
Probably
fucking
because
kidding
we're
me?
underwater.
Give me the star.
You have to touch the. Yeah, you have to touch the star.
I'm trying. Give me! Oh my god, this fucking stupid eel. Yes, I know. This one has to be really annoying. And now I have to get him to get out again.
When an eel lunges out and stickily grabs your snout, you need to scream.
Crap. Oh, right. Hey, I was gonna mention, since Christmas is coming up, I have to ask for anyone here, are you the type, because I kind of dread Christmas. Not in the way that's bad or anything. It's just that I'm
You're like
the
the
type...
Charlie Brown. You're like the Charlie Brown in Christmas, right?
No. I mean, I'm the one they call the one to hard shop, the one they call hard to shop for. But I find that's a complete lie because you know what I like. You know what I like. It's video games. Like, is it really that fucking hard to just get me something based on it? It doesn't even have to be something decent. Because even something that's really bad is still, close enough. And it's funny, I think. But I'm the guy who's always hardened to get gifts for it. I'm like, is it really that hard? Because I'm like, I make my interest known. I'm just like, do you not know me by now? I'm 22 years old. Do you not know what I like?
I've had that same issue because a lot of my family they either don't really care to know my interests or they just flat out don't understand when I try and tell them. So I give them like the most basic of things. And I have this one grandparent who always asks what me, my mom, and dad want for Christmas. And every time I try to tell her like things specifically, she'll completely ignore that and just get me stuff that's borderline the same thing.
Yeah.
I just have like a set list that I always give her every year, and she complains that I give her a set list that's the most basic of things because I don't go in detail that she doesn't even understand.
Yeah. It's kind of like I'm pretty sure none of them know what an Xbox or PlayStation is. But at the same time, you know what Nintendo is. You've been around long enough, you know what Nintendo is. Like, just give me one of those. It's not that hard.
You're literally old. You know what it is by now.
Yeah, the consoles keep changing, obviously, but you know what a Nintendo is. They still call it a Nintendo. I'm calling it a Nintendo.
It's the same colors. It's the same mascot colors. It's the same freaking logo. Like, you know what it is.
Oh, they changed the logo. It's white now instead of red.
I forgot it was that way and not the other way.
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
Switching the logo from red to white, I get it, but I feel like at the same time it's a downgrade.
Yeah. I'm
fair.
a classic red guy. Well, personally, I like the old logo. I like the old logo where they took out the little banner around it, like the little oval banner. I'm just like it plain Jane.
It's about the same. Marino's like, do you remember the aquarium?
I do.
Oh, we all know
Go
this.
swim with the fishies.
I like the fishies.
Drown yourself in the digital lake.
Drown yourself in the digital lake. I'm pretty sure that was what it was a reference to.
I'm gonna go drown, alright. But
No.
Kane, are we robbing a fucking bank? We're
Nonsense! We're adventuring a bank, Pomni! Keep up!
Everyone keeps making fun of me because I really like Jax.
dude, no, same. Jax is like the best thing to ever happen in Digital Circus. What do you mean?
Okay,
Exactly.
I can't get behind the Jax hype, but I love Kane. Oh my God, look at that man.
Ghostworks literally said Kane was inspired off Spam 10.
Yeah.
That's not even a joke. That's just a fact.
I also don't know what his deal is with the moon, but I ship them.
What the?
Oh, okay, because Solar couldn't hear me earlier. I do want to say thanks for donating the $3, Solar. you couldn't hear me. Oh wait, I need to talk to that toad.
When the moon
You couldn't hear me earlier because of my stupid mic.
Pizza pie.
Which I did not fix. I mean, I did fix. I did not mess with it. I promise
Why do
you.
you want to talk to this
Because sometimes they have stars. Just not
Oh
right
yeah,
now.
some toads have stars if you do certain things.
Okay,
toad? Wait, Brandon,
guys-
don't you have enough stars to go to the...
yeah, but I want to try every level first.
Womp's Fortress! Womp's Fortress!
I'm doing
Actually,
that
no,
one.
you need 12 stars. Actually, no, you need 12 stars for that one, huh?
No, I need 8. I have 8.
I don't see the light showing up.
Oh, you mean for the other thing? Yeah, I need 12.
Yeah.
But there's no point to go back to Womp's Fortress unless you have that.
Why do I keep failing
and then
at
Womp's
this?
Fortress, bomb on battle.
Oh, hold on. I remember what was going on about this. Chip off the old Womp's block. Love saying that. Anyway, there's also the second thing I like to mention about being the hard one to shop for is gift cards. Because I've noticed that's like the cheap cop out to, get you if they don't know. But the thing is, even if they do, you ask for certain gift cards because you'd rather have those for certain things rather than just like random gift cards you'll only use once in a blue moon or you're never going to use in your life. But even when you ask for certain gift cards, they still never happen. So I'm just like, then why are you asking me what I want? You're not gonna get it for me anyway. You're just gonna get something random. Just like, my God.
I feel that's partially
That's
just how
my problem.
I feel that's partially just how I feel with my family buying me Mario stuff. It's just like I look at it, I'm like, thank you, but I like more than just Mario, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, same. But my grandma knows I like
honestly,
Sonic too.
Honestly, I think it's just best if most of your grandparents just give you the good old money and you can just buy your own gifts, which is something my family does fairly often because a lot of us just prefer to get our own things in my family. Like, it became like a slower, degrading tradition of here's some money, go buy yourself something nice. And recently, that's what we did, and I actually walked away with a Leafeon Pop and a cartridge to Pokemon Sun that had some cool shit on it. Like, you couldn't have bought anything better than that.
See, my uncle at least made an attempt, because I was working with him the other time, because I needed his help for, my final project for school. And he was just like, well, Christmas is coming up. Do you want anything in specific? And I was like, I can't think of anything, on the top of my head right now. But I'm like, you could just get me some new gear, because, well, he was helping me with his stuff, and I'm just like, whatever. You think is best, and he's like, well, I don't know, unless if you have something specific in mind. So it's just like, you know what, I'm gonna give you a pretty decent, a pretty decent loan of cash, and you can figure it out from there. And I was like, yeah, at least he made the attempt, and he knows, not to get me a small amount of cash, because, I'm not gonna be able to buy anything with that. So I appreciate him trying. But I want to say... Oh, go ahead. Oh, I thought you were gonna say something.
I was just gonna say, yeah, mood, because the gift I got for myself is 2 boxes to catch up on reading the Pokemon manga, and yeah, it wasn't cheap because apparently the black and white manga is either rare or something along those lines, because holy shit, were all 3 of them expensive, because it rounded up to close to $500. And not even in mint condition, just very good condition was the best I could go for.
Yeah. But I think that one gift, and God, the one gift, I want to also talk about this phenomenon, the one gift that everybody gets you every year that you can't escape, no matter how, and it's always something you can never actually use, because they don't know you. And I want to say, it's the fact that every year I get a new winter jacket. And I'm not talking the big puffy one, just a regular casual one. But the thing is, I never get to wear them, because it's never cold enough here. Because I'm in Texas, so it's never cold enough to wear them. And even now, it's not cold enough. It's really...
Here's the thing. That's...
What?
I have multiple winter coats, or coats for cold weather, and I only use one.
Yeah.
And it's a very light pale green jacket.
No, I have like 3 polos worth. Like, I never get to wear them because it's
3
never
polos worth.
Yeah, no, like 3 like really nice polo jackets. And I know that it's not like the most expensive brand, but like still, that's a good $60 fucking $70 right there. And I'm just
Marina,
like,
if you're going for red coins, there's one on top of the swamp.
I mean, I'm trying to get all like the 100 coins real quick.
Yeah, so I'm telling you where one of the red coins is. It's on that swamp right there.
Right. They were like blue back then. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna ask Super, like, you're in Texas, right?
yes.
We share a state. I don't know if you checked the weather for next week, and technically this week, it's starting to drop in the freezing points. So winter is about to come around, but I don't know if you know the phenomenon in Texas where if winter is delayed, it's gonna be hitting like a freight train. You're gonna need those jackets eventually.
No. Okay, well, where are you? What region are you in?
Probably best not to say right now.
Don't say it on stream.
Yeah,
don't
we're
say
on
stream.
stream, and I don't feel like being doxxed, but all I'm gonna say is I live in a small town.
No, not anywhere specific. Just say north, south, east, or west.
I don't remember exactly. Like, it's a very small town. It's hard to exactly pinpoint. I just know I live in a fairly small, unheard town.
I remember where you showed me.
Yeah.
West Pine, Northwest.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm in the same boat. I'm also in a small town in between 2 other cities. But I'm in the south region, like right next to the shore.
Oh,
so
and you wonder why it isn't cold for you often.
Because you're closer to the equator, shit.
Yeah, which was what I'm trying to get out, dumbass. That's the point I'm trying to make. Thanks for making my point for me. Which is why it's never bloody cold here. Because if you live up north, or in the east, or in the west...
Yeah.
Go around the tower and start punching the walls of the tower. On the lower floor.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Oh, I love this little secret.
No, I think you just walked right by it. No, not that one.
I think... Is it the other one? Yeah, that one.
Not that one. This one.
Aha.
Yeah, there's a 1-up in there. It's also in the DS version.
But yeah, like if you live anywhere in the north region of Texas, of course it's gonna be cold for you guys, because it's always air that comes down from the other states. But where I live, it's never cold enough, so I'm just like, please stop buying your days.
Are you basically saying we're getting farted on all the time? You're saying?
Pretty much, yeah. So yeah, so this year I've specifically requested that the only winter gear that they buy me is a scarf, because it's the one thing I don't have. And I'd like a nice scarf.
You want to be having like that anime profile, like the really oversized scarf covering the face.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the snow area.
Yeah, the really big scarf coat. Yeah, because it's winter. Anyway, what is it? Yeah, the big scarf that covers the face and also flows elegantly in the wind. Yes, that is
anime scarf.
Yeah. Or Vash the Stampede, for those who know. Hi.
Laura said in chat, "Merry Christmas, Marina."
Yay.
Hi guys. Hello, chat.
Oh, did you guys notice the Christmas hat on my Yoshi?
Yeah.
It's just a transparent picture.
It's very adorable.
Thank you.
We like it. What is it? Yeah, da 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 da. Everybody sing with me. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. See, we're bringing Christmas cheer.
Okay, so here's the thing, right?
Yeah.
You know. Hold on.
Yes. Hi, Chad. I'm here to tell you that you should watch Trigun. Thank you. Also, Trigun Stampede, but watch Trigun first. Also,
instructions unclear. Watch Sonic X for the millionth time.
No, watch Trigun. It's a really good series. You're gonna love it. Also, read the manga, Trigun Maximum. Yeah, the manga gets really crazy because Ironically, the anime came out first because the author, the manga got cut, so the author was like, okay, I'll just wrap it up in the anime because I don't, I can't distribute the manga anymore. But then after the anime came out and it got really popular, he could redistribute the manga again, so he changed the ending based on what it originally was supposed to be.
And also on that, now go read the Danganronpa manga, because if you want some really weird Kingdom Hearts interloping with the anime, you're gonna need it.
Yeah. What's also another? What's another suggestion that I could give? I don't know. Hello, Mario.
Ooh,
God, there is penguin ass in our face.
there is. Motherfucker was mooning me. Move, bitch.
For real. Ew! Ew!
I
this.
won, bitch.
Let him know.
I didn't use the
Flex on
shortcut.
him. Flex on him.
I love how he has to.
Samurai.
I like how he has to walk over to you before he can give you the star.
For real.
He has to take the walk of shame.
All right, now that I can actually tell you something. The winter like snow stage theme is basically just a motif of the athletic theme, the slider theme. You're welcome.
It is,
Yep.
yeah.
Koji Kondo.
Should I go
I love
for
that.
Take this motif.
Should I go for the 100 coins in this one?
I guess.
I mean,
it's kinda...
yeah, if you're gonna best bet to go do the 100 coins, do
Do the slide first. Yeah.
Actually, wait, I just realized something.
What?
No, actually, never mind. Do the slide first, and then go for the red coins.
Yeah.
So ignore the baby penguin. Just go for the slide and red coins.
Yeah, I'll get
You
the
can
baby.
yeet the baby penguin over the cliff later. Go down the slide.
I don't want to do
That's how you-
that.
So here's the thing, right? When I was playing Mario 64 with Lexi, the baby penguin was desynced on our ends. So despite we delivered it to the baby, like to the mother, it was fine on my end. Lexi had picked it up and tossed it off the fucking ledge, and I'm like, why did you do this, you monster?
Oh my god, you serious? No!
Her first time playing Mario 64, by the way, and she fucking eats the baby penguin off the ledge.
As everybody should do. Everybody
No!
should do.
Why?
I'm not
Eat
eating
the
the
child.
baby. I'm not eating the baby
Child.
penguin. It has a fucking name.
What's the name? I forgot.
Yeah, it.
Actually, let me look it up because I know that it does have a name. I don't remember off the top
Name
of my
is
head.
Death
I thought his
Spotter.
name was just
Name is
Little
Death Spotter.
Penguin. Or something. Baby Penguin.
Not his name, her name.
Hi
Oh.
guys. I'm here to spread propaganda on Lanolin the sheep. Yes, please like. Thank you.
We're not talking about Lanolin here. We don't talk about her here for obvious
I am-
reasons.
I'm doing my duty as a as a propaganda officer to let everyone know about this amazing creature, and you can't stop me.
I'm going to stop you because I will eat
Don't
you
think
out of the
Lanolin's
channel.
amazing. The only thing that Lanolin's amazing about is being a warmongering bitch.
Yeah, pretty much.
Basically, yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, you
I don't
guys,
know.
be careful what
I don't
you
know.
say.
I don't know if they'll ever.
You're gonna make the fandom
del-
mad.
Oh yeah.
Good.
I don't.
I got a lot of pitchforks and arrows to throw at you. Come at me. I'm
Okay.
armed.
So the little penguin or baby penguin's name is Tuxie.
Aw.
Aww.
Her name
Oh,
is
Tuxie
Tuxie.
off this cliff. Tuxie off this cliff.
I'm not throwing Tuxie off the cliff.
Throw that. Yeet that son of a bitch.
No.
Eat the child.
Yeetus,
nah.
McGeetus.
Why won't he let
What
me
was it?
grab him? Come here.
Whatchamacallit, but off topic for a second, now that I just remember because of Mario. I did what, for those who have Netflix, go out there, watch the Mario movie. It's up. It's amazing to watch it again. I
You are not immune to propaganda.
I love Charlie Day as Luigi. Also, I really want
You
to
are
Seth
not
Rogen.
immune to propaganda.
I also really want a Seth Rogen Donkey Kong movie. Come on, make it happen. But also, I still cry at the fact that in the special credits that Satoru Iwata has one. I'm just like, fuck man. If he was alive,
Wait,
still
Iwata
around.
has a credit in the Mario movie?
Yeah, he has a credit in the
He
special
hasn't
thanks.
seen the movie. He
I
hasn't
want to
seen the movie
cry. I want to cry hearing that.
Oh, I didn't know that. Shit.
Oopsie poopsie.
Yeah,
I
but
don't think Aaron has seen it either, which is a shame because I think that both of you would be the first to watch it.
I didn't see it because I don't normally go to movie theaters, and yeah.
You have Netflix. You have Netflix. Right?
Yeah, but I don't like watching movies with family. I don't.
Well, I'm not saying you have to watch it with them.
You can watch it with us.
Watch it when they're not here.
I can't stand still when I watch movies either. I have to be moving like at some point because you know.
No, mood. If I'm in a movie theater, because when I do watch movies, my mom insists on going with me most of the time, so I'll be sitting there actually fidgeting in my seat because I hate sitting for so long.
What?
Yeah. So here's the weird thing about me, right?
You're one of the. You're two of those people, aren't you?
I can be hyper focused and sit down and play the computer for hours, but when it comes to watching a movie, like sitting down and just focusing on the movie but doing nothing else, I'm sorry, my ass starts to hurt and my feet get tired.
Hi Laura. Welcome to the stream.
Okay, I'm not trying to diss you guys for not having the capacity to watch a full movie through all the way, because I know it's not possible for some people. I understand that. I think I may be the last person of this generation who loves going to who doesn't like actually watching a movie in his house because he doesn't like the alone experience. Like, of course I'll sit down and watch a film if I haven't seen it by myself in my house because it's the best way to do it. But if it's a new movie, I love to go to the theater because I just like having the audience, like listening to the audience reaction.
Oh fuck!
Like I think my best example is of Oppenheimer when I went to go watch it. Because people didn't know that there's a sound delay between the actual explosion of an atomic bomb. So when the bomb goes off in the film and there's like this silence, they don't know it's because of the delay in sound. The sound travels. So I'm just sitting there like looking around at the audience because it's so funny watching their reaction. They're like, "Oh, okay, everything's fine, you know, everything's good." And then the big explosion comes on and everyone freaks out.
Yeah, I saw that, Marina.
No one saw that. No one saw that.
No, I did.
No one saw that. No one saw that.
I'm clipping it.
Nope.
I'm clipping it.
No, don't do that.
I'm clipping it.
Don't do it.
I just like the Yoshi's reaction.
I'm gonna be real. I don't mind watching movies in really unique experience, but at the same time, I've got too much social anxiety to like sit next to people, and also I have a really bad fidgeting problem, which is why I don't watch movies a lot.
Yeah, no.
I don't have the my brain does not have the attention span allotted to fully pay attention. Even if I'm hyper focused, my brain still won't like slow down, and I want to get up and like stretch my legs, and my ass also tends to hurt.
Not
enjoyable.
No, I get it. Believe me, which is why I'm trying to go on to the point that even if I do like a movie watching it in the theater, if it's not a movie I'm particularly interested in, then I will actually start to like lose focus and get bored.
I do like theaters though. Don't get me wrong, there's a theater in my hometown. I've watched many a movie in it. I plan to use to come to the generation of watch everything at home, it's better. No, movie theaters are a classic thing to watch movies in, and I will keep doing it till the day I die or the movie theater dies. But I can kind of see the appeal of just like people like me who can't sit still very often, but I can put up with it to watch a movie, like you said, that you fully know you'll enjoy. You have a special love for it, it's worth the effort. I can understand that entirely.
Oh yeah, because like I made sure to get day one tickets for both the Mario and the Sonic movie. Well, Sonic movie too. We had to.
I've seen the Sonic movie. Like I saw the Sonic movie a lot of times, and I saw the movie a lot of times, both in theaters. I've only seen the Mario movie once, and trust me, once was all I needed because it was great. I plan to see the third movie in theaters for Sonic
Gino,
when
did
it
you
comes
see that?
out, and it's gonna be awesome.
I clipped it.
Oh, you saw that, right?
Yeah,
I almost died.
That was close.
With the wing cap, Marina, I saw that, and all I titled the clip was, "It happens to the best of us."
Whatchamacallit? Yeah, no, but my biggest complaint is, God, stop bringing fucking 1-year-old children to movies, especially loud action movies. God, stop.
It takes away. It takes away.
Yeah, and then you usually ignore the kid. Most of the time I see that they just ignore the kid and let it cry, so I'm just like, stop. Look, man, just, if it's on streaming platforms already, pay the monthly fee for like that month to watch it. And if it's not, and it's on pay-per-view, because pay-per-view is still a concept on TV that you could pay for a movie on a channel, then just pay the over-exorbitant price. I don't care.
Let me enjoy my movie experience without your crying ass child.
Yeah, like, please stop. Because, like, the moment that... Because this is a movie theater. There's surround sound, and it's loud as hell.
Baby's
Even I
not gonna
don't-
like that with that
Yeah.
sensitive hearing.
Yeah.
Can I
You know
say
who else
something?
Go ahead.
I've heard people have bad experiences about, like, when they went to the FNAF movie, and I don't blame them.
Oh. Yeah, I saw the FNAF movie in theaters, and thankfully my theater in a small town does not get packed very often. But I still, like, if I watched this at home, I would have actually lost my shit thing, so I was mumbling quite a bit to myself, and, like, of course I was fangirling. I've been a fan of FNAF since day one for decades at this point. Seeing the movie in theaters was special to me. I even brought a plush with me. That's how big of a fan I was. But I can see, like, people who weren't like me, who couldn't control their fanning urges, to just be loud as hell and be dramatic.
For real.
And it would ruin the experience for people. I can get that. But at the same time, you could kind of be like me and know a bit better and try to, like, hold it in no matter how much it hurts.
Yeah.
And also, the people that played the game while in the theaters, oh, you're the real ones. I'm sorry, but I gotta commend you for actually playing the game.
On their phone.
In the theater.
Also, I
I
want to
gotta
say
commend you,
something
that's
funny.
funny.
That block looks like cornbread.
Oh, it
Eat it.
does.
Eat it!
No, it looks like a sponge.
No, it looks like cornbread.
Eat it!
I'm gonna eat it.
Freaking eat it!
No one's gonna stop me. I'm gonna eat it.
Eat it.
What is it? I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember. I'm still upset that we didn't get to see Foxy use his sprinting legs, but that's only because I believe the animatronic's exterior was too thin to like for him to actually stand, unlike the other three. Because if you look at it in post, you can see that he has like a special like pneumatic arm that's holding him up, right? Which I'm just like, dang. I wanted to see him fucking sprint when he took down that guy. I was just like, man.
Every time I heard Foxy hum, I was humming with him because that was just an instinct of mine ever since I was a kid. Like, anytime I heard Foxy hum and I heard people play the first game, I would just do it with him. And the movie theaters was no different, and I got, like, genuine joy because Foxy's been my favorite for, like, ever. As most people were, I was a fan of Foxy. Hell, I had the Foxy plush that I took with me.
Oh, yeah. I'm just sad that it was just a jump cut from one shot to another of him taking down somebody. I'm like, man, I wanted to see him fucking sprint, bro. I wanted him to, like,
The
go
Bonnie
full.
and janitor scene, though. The Bonnie in the janitor's closet thing, though, that gave me chills when it really shouldn't have because it was so simplistic, yet, you know, to the point.
I laughed a little when that one scene where Bonnie, when they're messing up the restaurant and Bonnie takes out one of the guys, but like he gives him that look like you just messed up, motherfucker.
My dude, this is where you die tonight.
Yeah, like
lessons on the line.
I see it. Yeah.
yeah, he gives him that look, and I laugh because I'm just like I didn't expect them to be so expressive, but in the way that just feels like they're an actual person, and it doesn't. Like, and then when you see his child form, he's also black. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's a black man right there.
What the fuck, Super?
He gave him that stare. You know the one. He was mad dogging his ass.
Also, do you know, are there 100 coins on the Bowser stages?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
I still found, though, the funniest part was the fucking thumbs up. I didn't expect him to do that.
That was.
They were oddly comical, but not in a way that it ruined the atmosphere. In the way it actually showed how they would act towards children. Like, clearly, the main protagonist's kid is not going to be, you know, a threat or anything like that. They acted like they would actually do if the restaurant was still open. That's how they act with genuine kids, and we get to see it in a way we never would have because we're always playing as adults. They hate adults. We finally get to see how they act around children without,
Honestly,
like, writing, explaining it.
Yeah, honestly, I would have liked a little bit more time with Mike. You know, kind of like if he was playing the game, because he spends most of the time asleep. So
my dude had to catch up on his.
He was living through his traumatic childhood, but also, I'm just like, bro, there could have been a nice scene where he does everything that happens in the game. Like he sees one of them leaves, he's like, I mean, I don't think they could have done the pneumatic doors, which would have been cool, but like also, come on. Oh well.
the you know, like, people are talking about how great, like, the intro song is to the movie. I just gotta say, I agree. It's
God, it was really
it's
good.
ominous. It's eerie. It's ominous. It fits the tone of FNAF, like the trio games, or I guess all 4 of them, if you will. It just fits the atmosphere perfectly.
No,
Everything
yeah.
about it was perfect.
I liked the intro song. I liked every song in the movie. I also found it that the song they use when the Showtime button comes on, I found that was funny. Like, that is such an 80s ass song, and I'm just like, yeah.
And it kind of fits because, well, it kind of fits when you think about it.
Yeah.
I hear the secret that you.
God.
Real quick, I don't know if it's graphic to mention this, but can I just say that we actually got to see what happens when a kid's frontal lobe is bitten off, and that actually scared me. It was
You
so,
did?
like, yeah, like, it was supposed to be way more graphic, but they toned it down immensely, and I think sadly. But there was the scene, like, where one of the robbers gets lured into a suit that's clearly, you know, occupied, but they don't know it. We actually get to see what it's like to get your frontal lobe bitten off, and how no, you don't survive it without plot armor.
I saw that. I was shocked.
I didn't.
Also-
I don't believe I saw that. I might have missed that. I might have to go back and see it. Just
That's
You
the
need-
bite
you
of
need to see that.
87.
is that the bite of 87? They didn't mention it
Also-
in the movie. That sucks.
Also, apparently when William got stuck in the springlock suit, the springlock activation was supposed to be way more graphic. Like,
I was
you actually get to
expecting
see
that.
it. Like, I was really disappointed. I was actually sitting there with a massive shit-eating grin, chuckling, seeing William get his comeuppance in person after all the stuff he's done, and I wanted it to be vital and brutal of how the springlocks dug into his sides.
I wanted this man to get mangled and crunched up, but he
I
did
wanted to
not.
hear him scream in agony and just be a mess of a man while the animatronics looked at him with malice. And I got barely any of that. And that's the only thing I was disappointed in, is William didn't get his comeuppance to the full extent. He just got like a taste of it, and then he's just left there moaning and groaning like, dude, you did not earn to moan and groan. That was barely what the springlocks could do to you. Quit being a pansy.
Gotta keep it kid friendly.
I know, but it would have been.
This series is not kid friendly though. We're talking about murder.
I know, but it would have been.
That's not. That's
You
not.
I find it funny. Xeno's like, we gotta keep it kid friendly. Literally, a kid dies on screen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
that's what I'm
just
saying.
saying. Gotta keep. I'm just saying. Like, if Bloomhouse was allowed to do whatever the fuck he wanted, it would have been a lot more gory. But nope. We gotta
God,
keep it.
come on now.
Well, I mean, other than Scott, Scott Cawthon, there's also the MPAA, so you can't get away with much. Like, I'm pretty sure they're a lot more lenient than they were in the 80s and the 90s with all the slasher horror films. But even still,
Slashers were vital.
yeah. Well, I mean, you know, because there's a lot more. Because, you know, nowadays we have special features, we have other stuff that's a lot more restricted. But if you look at these original cuts of movies, especially like the Friday movies, they had a lot more gory kills to them. But they got cut on the floor because the MPA was like, no, we can't have that.
Marina,
What's up?
do you know about the trick to get more coins here?
Yeah. Hold on.
Those wooden stumps?
Yeah.
Run circles around them.
Really?
No, run circles. Yes, run circles around them.
But
Well, now that you ground pounded that one, it's not gonna work anymore.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know. This is actually new to me. I didn't know about that.
I didn't know you could do this.
Yeah, this is what you're supposed to do, and you can do it on the chain chomp's pole as well.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, no, like, God, I just wanted to see, when he put on the mask, I was just like, I want him to be screaming in agony while blood pours out. That would be
You know
badass.
that one, like, I don't know if you saw this, but somebody made a whole, like, creepypasta story back in the day, something about, FNAF, and when William was actually, like, well, his name wasn't William, I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but it was another character playing as William, and all the ghost kids surrounded him, and he was, like, gloating, he put the suit on, and all you heard was a twang, and you heard him go, oh shit, and you hear things clap, and you hear them, like, you hear like all kinds of disgusting sounds, but you know
Ew.
the Springwalks are digging into him in detail, and he starts screaming and gurgling. Like no detail was spared for that sequence, and that's what I was hoping the FNAF movie would do a bit more canonically. Make this man suffer. He made kids suffer. He needed the same fate, but no, they went with the safe route, and a bit disappointing.
Yeah.
I just find it funny.
My
we're
man's a
talking-
killer.
I find it funny we're talking about Five Nights at Freddy's during a Mario game.
For real.
I mean, we did mention the Mario movie.
When do we talk about animatronic,
was-
murderous animatronics that do get a little bit quirky in fucking Mario?
It's because I was talking about how the movie theaters, like, for some people weren't a good experience. Because the
And we
Here
got-
we
fandom.
are.
The Koopa Kingdom when I deploy Freddy Fazbear.
I mean,
Mr.
hell, like the
President.
actual Sonic Twitter made a freaking jab at FNAF at this point.
They've done everything.
That coin
Yeah,
I'm not getting it.
What is it? Shit, I was gonna say something. Oh, right. Mr. President, we must deploy the Freddy Fazbear.
Wait, are there any blue coins in this one?
Nope.
I don't.
No?
No, I don't think
Oh, so I have to do the
Nope.
island thing. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is why you need to go to the island now.
Okay.
You gotta go. Anyway,
Sing that song you were doing earlier. That shit was funny.
Oh, I have to do it now live. Okay, hold on. Everyone, shush, 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 shush. Wait, everybody, shush, shush, shush. Okay, hold on.
Don't tell me what to freaking do.
Hold on, I gotta talk to chat first. Chat, are you ready to hear the greatest song that may ever have existed? Okay, here we go. Digging in my bum, my booty.
I'm kicking him. I'm kicking him. I'm kicking him. He's
My
right here.
booty hole. Dig,
Okay.
dig, 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 dig
That's
into
enough.
my
That's it.
bum.
That's enough. That's enough.
That
That's
is
enough. I don't want to get in
I've
trouble.
server muted him. You're welcome.
No. He's
I was about to put him in the basement. I was about to put his ass in the basement.
I stop.
He stopped.
And
he
you
stopped.
can't get mad at me. Technically, it's Marina's fault because she asked me to do it.
But I didn't know that was the full fucking
Look at
song.
this shit.
I
That's how
always.
the song goes.
I didn't know that was the full fucking song.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. And also, I thought you were about to say, you can't do that to me. Bitch, this is my server.
No, I said I was. No, I said I stopped when you asked, and then you muted me anyway.
Because I didn't want it to continue anymore. I didn't want to suffer, damn it.
Yeah, chat. But I hope you enjoyed that amazing song. Ask
Oh
Me
my
for the
God.
the remix version is on my Spotify. Go check it out. And yeah.
I've
Okay.
heard SoundCloud rappers be more entertaining.
Laura asked, are you looking forward
Bruh,
for Hazbin Hotel this January? Yeah, I am. I actually was gonna give up, on watching it. Because I was getting tired of waiting, but I might as well watch it, right?
I sadly still do not give a shit. Honestly, I don't know. It's just there was so much of a mess getting up to this point, and I'm just like, I don't really care anymore. Also,
No,
I,
Cared about it in the... Wait, you cared about it in the first place?
well, no, because when I watched the pilot all the way back like 2 or 3 years ago, was it 3 or 4 years ago? I can't remember.
I think it was
when I
like
watched-
5
I know
years
what you're-
ago.
See, when I watched the pilot, I was just like, this is okay. Like, this is, obviously it's a pilot, and they'll tweak things as they go. But this is fine. Like, the only character I liked was Alistair. And that was it.
Oh, I love Alistair.
Because I'm
How
just
does
like,
the-
I love his, like, 30s / New Orleans-esque personality, and I'm just like, I love it. But I don't know, because like the more the show kept going on and the more controversies came out about it, I just couldn't care, because people got way too vocal and way too like very aggressive towards each other on the subject, and I was just like, I don't know. Even now, there's controversies over freaking cards, like a card set that was released. 'Cause I saw people talking about it on Twitter, and people were getting really mad because apparently there was some stuff going on, culture-wise, and I was just like, yeah, nope. I clocked out. Also,
I remember, like,
what?
I was just gonna say, I remember when the pilot came out as well, and I actually really loved the concept of the pilot. Like, I watched it with an open mind, as I usually did back in the day, and I was like, you know what? If this stays as a pilot, I'd be happy with that. It's good. I like it. And I actually haven't seen anything else because I've heard all the stuff about it, and even then, I was never fully invested enough for it to be a full series. The pilot was enough food for me, thinking, oh, this is some good art motivation because it's so smooth, so colorful. I like that the characters, how they look. Like, for me, it was from an art perspective that I liked it, but everything else was kind of just...
See, there's also the designs, because where I thought they were gonna go and mess with, like, the whole, like, you know, the whole, I'm not sure what to describe it, but, like, the lore of hell, I guess, is like, at least
the lore of hell.
Or at least in our, you know, our universe, like the concepts like Beelzebub and then the different rings and all that, like that sort of stuff. I was like, okay, they're gonna play around with it and it's gonna be fun. But then after I saw the angel designs, I'm like, wait, these are just the same designs, but with a different color scheme and probably a little more shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. So I'm like, yeah, no. Also, I mean, also, I don't know what's up with some of the animation. My guy, you guys use way too much smooth motion blur filter to like get it to look right, and it kind of looks bad. I'm sorry.
There's something like.
But I will give it this. It did open up a floodgate of like more pilots for shows and like in that style. Though I really wish they would stop trying to steal the vulgarity thing, because I'm just like, I get vulgar to be funny, but also
There's a limit. Oh! There's a limit to how much vulgarity you can put into something where it's just like white noise and it's not funny anymore.
Yeah.
No, like here's the thing, and that's my. Hold on, two people are talking to me at one.
No.
Okay.
But yeah, no, like, I get, like, I remember some people talking about, like, oh, the designs are, like, way off from what I expected because they didn't go the full mile of what Hellion creatures and alien creatures, alien, angel-like characters could look like. They went for the most basic cookie cutter, this is, what the style is, and we want it to look good, instead of being, like, actually monstrous when it comes to things related to hell and angels. Sometimes they look monstrous. They didn't go that mile. They didn't want to.
So here's the thing I was gonna say, right? It's like I get vulgar, like why there would be more vulgar dialogue. That's fine, but when it's the majority of what people like, what characters are saying, and it pops up in like almost every sentence, it loses that punch. The whole point of vulgarity is supposed to be for funny. Or like either describe anger, or like frustration, or used in hilarity. Like we've had the moments where we're just like, oh, this can't go any worse, and then we're just like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Yes, and it's funny because it's timed a certain way, and it's a genuine emotion.
Yeah.
So
I want to say it's another Steven Universe paradox, where it's just like, because I want to say Steven Universe pushed a lot for like simple animation, and then everyone wanted to copy the style for it with bright colors and simple this, and I'm just like, now every cartoon kind of looks like shit. I'm not gonna lie to you.
That's why the CalArts joke became a thing.
Yeah. See, that's what I want. That's what Steven Universe introduced as a problem.
It worked for two series in particular. I think the best: Steven Universe and Gravity Falls.
Yeah,
Gravity Falls especially. Gravity Falls especially did great work of that because it was so uniquely stylized at the time that it stood out. Now everything looks like it, and you're just like, what's the originality anymore?
Everything looks.
Especially how Gumball changed. Jesus.
Oh my gosh, I hate how Gumball changed. I hate it.
See, that's what I'm trying to get at, because like everything looks the same style-wise if you look at it. But
like Tim Burton ripoffs.
But what is it? But yeah, I think that's also Hazbin's problem. Is it introduced a new level of vulgarity for like more mature animation, which I'm just like, I guess it's good, but like I just don't like it when there has to be an excessive amount of swearing in the dialogue, and that's my problem.
Yeah, and here's the thing, right?
What?
Vizzy supposedly said her work is based off stuff like Family Guy and, Seth MacFarlane. So when somebody, obviously made a fucking joke about it, like saying, hey, what if this, but using the more stylized writing of Hell of a Boss and, Hazbin Hotel, and that was a joke for a while. And then she got offended by it, and I'm just like, you do
Aw.
realize it's you do
Okay.
realize that Seth MacFarlane has said much more offensive shit with his jokes, right? And here you are getting offended over someone like parroting your fucking writing.
Yeah.
That was
I
my
don't
Like
get
fault.
I've seen have you all read like the one where it's like Adventure Time and it's that one episode where Finn and Flame Princess get together and Bubblegum's trying to stop it because she'll destroy the world, and it's hilarious.
Jake.
Yeah, you've seen the one where it's like he's throwing the box of pancake batter and he's like, kill yourself. That shit got me laughing. I'm rolling on the floor because it's just like, God, imagine if somebody did a real-time fandom of this specific
Oh
writing.
no!
It'd be so bad.
Solar made an interesting point. Nobody complains about how all the Disney Saturday morning cartoons look the same, or how many shows in the early 2000s look like Powerpuff Girls or Dexter's Lab. Well, that's because those two shows, I think, were... No, hold on. Powerpuff Girls and Foster's Home Imaginary Friends were made by the same person.
Yeah, no, that's all. Most of those shows are all made like.
But I think the person who made Dexter's Laboratory was friends with them, so.
Yeah, Mr. Gwenavtoski, I forgot how to say his name, but you know the one. Creator of Samurai Jack and Powerpuff Girls, and fucking Symbionic Titan, and then Primal on Adult Swim. That guy. He also did the designs for Hotel Transylvania. Yeah, him. You know. What is it? He also did the designs for, and I shit you not, Hotel Transylvania. Those are all his designs.
I wouldn't believe you unless you showed me evidence.
Yeah,
I can get you this.
I cannot think of Hotel Transylvania without that fucking meme Marina keeps repeatedly posting. On the Mario RPG
I can get you the sketches. Hold on, I'm going to get you the sketches.
Don't make me post it again.
Get me the sketches. Give me the
don't.
sketches.
Please don't, because every single time you've posted, somebody has taken the audio and sped it up even faster.
Marina, no. Marina, no. Focus on your stream.
I'm bringing it up.
I have to go anyway. I have to help my mother load the car because I have stuff to do. I had to help her with her event today. So I will see you all later. Bye-bye.
Alright.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
But
I might be streaming for a little bit longer. I'm gonna try and do the first
until 5 though.
Yeah,
so.
I'm gonna try and get, like, if I can, I'm gonna try and get all the stars on the top floor, or this floor, and then I'm gonna like stop there, or get to the bottom and then stop there.
Well, remember, Big Boost Hunt is also a thing, so you gotta get the stars
Oh my
there.
god, I do have to do that one. Okay.
And if you want to get all the stars on the floor, you need to get the metal cap and invis cap.
Okay.
So I'd say you should do the basement, a little bit of the basement of the stream. At least get those caps.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Either way, I'm gonna head out. You all have a good, lovely Christmas weekend.
You too.
I'm gonna put them in the no mic text.
Bye guys, and to those watching the stream, take care, paisanos. Bye-bye.
Bye, Gino.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. I gotta play my music.
Huh.
Yeah!
What a nice cereal box he is.
He is a nice cereal box.
What a cereal box.
He is my favorite flavor of cereal.
But here you go. Here it is. This is his work.
I need to see this to believe it.
I don't believe you. Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh my
pretty cool.
gosh, it actually is.
He designed the characters. He did all the design. He's done every characters. I didn't believe it either when I was watching a YouTube video, that's how I know. I was just like, I couldn't believe it. This is the same guy.
I really wouldn't believe you, but oh my gosh.
It's his designs, and there's an art book too on Amazon that you could buy. And it's got its name on it. Fuck, I'll show you that. Look, hold on. I'm also post it. Look, it's literally his name on the side.
This is nuts.
I was just like, you can't see it in 3D animation because like, yes, they're close to his style, but you can't really see it. But when you watch like some of the storyboards and you see the design sketches, you know it's him. And I'm like, oh my god, this is the same man who's done Samurai Jack. It's the same guy, and it's crazy.
That's funny.
I'll I'll always argue that sometimes 2D is better in 2D. We don't need everything to be in a 3D space because 2D lets you have more details that 3D just can't do or can't handle doing.
Well,
I've had this argument before with somebody that sometimes 3D isn't the best option and shouldn't be highly praised as it is because 2D work has more details in it and actually has a bit more passion, because if you've seen any like 2D concept art of video games, you'll see how much more effort was put into things that 3D couldn't replicate, and thus some people say the concept art is better.
Yeah, no, I get that. That's true. But we're also looking at a movie that I believe came out in, I want to say 2012, 14 maybe? So they, everyone's still using the same bland animation style. Like nowadays we have stylized animation that's becoming more of the norm, even though it's a pain in the ass to work on. But, they're doing it. Which I think it may catch up, but it's too slow because the work needed for such stylized work, and especially in a 3D space, just takes too much time, and they haven't worked the process out yet. But people love it, so they can't say no. They're just like, shit, we have to do it because if you don't, people get on you for it. Which that kind of sucks. But eventually the technology will catch up because it has enough to allow this animation. Because we have Spider-Verse, we have Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. So it's there. The technology does exist. It's possible. It's just in terms of like actual software related stuff, like in the actual programs they use, it still needs some more development, I think.
It needs to clean up and revise to make it easier to work with, as technology always does. It's rocky at first. Over time, it smoothens to where it's practically, fairly easy.
Yeah, because all the work to make it stylized is done manually. There's no like custom sets built for it. Custom presets that they can use that the software does automatically for them. They have to do it manually, which takes a lot of time. Because, it may be a long frame. Like this could be a minute long of footage. It could be hundreds of hours just to get one thing right. Which eventually the technology will catch up and they'll figure it out. It's just right now it's a pain in the ass because like Spider-Verse. Yeah, because Spider-Verse, Across the Spider-Verse was especially a shit show. They got it done. It's just, but a lot of work got thrown to the floor, put on the cutting room floor because the director, he would have them fully render stuff and then he wouldn't like it, and then you have them go back to the drawing board because he would skip the, he would do the pre-render stuff. Because, usually when you do that sort of thing, you do pre-render to see what it looks like and like, okay, this will go and we approve it.
This is what you're talking about is what painters do, which is trust the process. It's rough, it gets cleaner and cleaner, perfection. He didn't like the trust the process method. He wanted it perfect now, which is not a good thing to go by.
Well, I don't blame him because like in this sort of thing, you're making a new style for a movie that's you've only done once the other time, and of course any sequel wants to improve on the original. So whatchamacallit. So, you want to see what it looks like before you go, but if you're doing a full render, that's time that it takes to make sure it looks out like film quality. But then when you say, no, I don't like this, let's move on and do something else, the people that had to spend time to do that, to them, it's like a knife in the back because, like, what the fuck? But at the same time, it's just like, they'll probably get it where you don't have to do that. Because you're right, the cleanup process is something you save up for the last once you know
this shouldn't
is
what
even
be
you want.
hard. And I'm fucking it up.
You got this, Marina.
No,
Marina, you got this, girl.
No, I get it because I also screw up this cannon shot every time.
It's really annoying.
I believe in you. You got it.
This is the last star on this stage. I just need this one.
You got it. Just aim a little higher. Not too much.
Yeah, I got you.
This is a much better control stick, mind you.
It is, yeah.
Okay, hot take. I actually like the N64 control stick, to be honest.
Me too.
I don't know, like, it's not as bad as everyone says. Like, there is a fix for it. You can get some lithium grease and you can put it inside the control stick, and it helps tighten up because, like, it's a lubricant that not only helps it like not scratch up against the plastic the plastic the plastic guides that it's just rubbing up against, but also it's sticky enough that it keeps enough tightness within the stick that it's not super loose, but also since it is a lubricant, it's enough that when you move the stick, it won't like feel like you're trying to move a rock up a hill to get it to go somewhere.
I'm gonna be completely honest. Most of my mind kind of like phased out, and I'm vaguely hearing what you're saying, and I hate when my brain is thinking while I'm phased out painting.
No,
I don't like the things my brain was concocting while I was barely listening.
Yes, this conversation may sound very out of context to somebody who's just coming in, but yeah, like I said, there's fixes, and you can order a stick alternative if you want. But I prefer the stock stick. It's fine by me. I like the N64 controller, and I like playing it with this game in particular.
I'm using a Switch controller because I'm using 3D All Stars 100% these.
Yeah. I mean, technically, you could buy the one they provide for the.
Oh yeah,
for the
but like they're
service.
always out of stock though, and then the moment they are in stock, I can't buy them.
They're also like expensive as a new controller. They're $70 to $80. I'm not.
They
paying
are.
that.
I checked. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I'm just gonna use another controller. To be honest with you, God. But in my case, I used to have an 8-bit do SN30 Pro, which was my like main controller for everything. Not only Switch, but also PC, because it's a Super Nintendo controller, except it's got sticks. It's PlayStation styled. Like it's got two shoulder buttons on each side. It's got sticks down the middle, and of course, it looks like it looks like a Super Nintendo controller. Except since the version I had, they don't make anymore. They don't make the parts for it, so I can't get it replaced because it's really old, and it just stopped working on me because like the rubber membranes for the buttons just tore open, so I can't use it anymore. I think I might get another one, the membrane. I mean, get a newer membrane from the newer model and try and like fit it in there, just to have it fixed. I probably won't use it again because it's at the end of its life. Because like the shoulder buttons, that was the first thing that broke actually, that tore, and I couldn't get replacements for them, so I had to use Gorilla Glue to fix them, and they don't feel exactly the same anymore, which is my problem. I have a PlayStation 4 controller actually that I might use. Like I might get a dongle because they also sell a dongle for to use on those kind of controllers on PC and Switch respectively. I might just buy that because it's like $40, and I could just plug it into my PC or my Switch, and it works instantly once you sync it up, which is really nice. But also, I would have preferred to buy the new version. I just don't like any of the skins for it because what I liked was the fact that it looked just like an SNES controller. But the new skins are just the PS1, and then one that's like atomic purple, the atomic purple transparent plastic of like the Game Boy Color. And I'm just like, I don't like those designs. Like they're cool, but they're not the ones I wanted, and it's just I don't like it. Also, I don't like how they have those pro stick buttons. Like on the prongs, there's two little buttons that you can press. Like you can map them to whatever you want, but I don't like those. Like I'm not one for those kind of pro controllers that people sell. And I'm not talking like the regular pro controller, like in the case that you're probably using. I mean like those quote-unquote elite controllers that help you with like high performance gaming, but they're just a rip. The ones for like the PlayStation and the Xbox, like I couldn't care less about those. Like I'm just like, fuck. I hope those buttons never catch on, to be honest, like buttons on the prongs, because I'm like, I just don't, that just doesn't feel comfortable to me. Please don't add those. There's already way too many buttons as there is. Like, fuck. You got the, whatchamacallit, you got the little, what is it? Of course, you already got the two shoulder buttons, which were never a thing beforehand, so, you gotta alternate. But then you got the stick clicks, and you got the other buttons. I'm just like, dude, I am one person. There are too many buttons for me to remember. If these kids add more buttons to their controllers, I'm going to flip, because I'm just like, look, they're already...
Oh, that's the self-destruct button.
And I'm like, and they're also running out of names to give these buttons because I'm just like, you know, you have the standard A, B, X, Y, and you have the L and R, but then you have like LX and RX and then RY and LY and shit like that. I'm like, I can't remember the fucking name.
Yeah.
That's what's really bad with like combos. Like they try to tell you combos and they have so many buttons, you can't remember the string, so you can't do the combo anymore. Because the combos have a bunch of freaking buttons that alternate, and you have to do them in a specific order. And if you can't do them in that order, no combo for you. You got to memorize it, and if you forget it, gotta learn it again.
Also, in the case of like the Xbox and the PlayStation controllers, because one, you have to remember what the PlayStation layout is. You know, at square, circle, cross, triangle. You have to remember those, and sometimes you can't because I'm not a very big PlayStation player, so I don't remember them. And you know, also there's that regional thing where you know, for us, circle is confirmed, and for them, cross is confirmed. It's a weird thing. And then how on Xbox, B and A are flipped compared to Nintendo. So, you know, whenever you use a Nintendo controller, you gotta remember, it's just a mess, man.
You gotta remember so many things for different regions, and if you cross region, you gotta learn something else new entirely when you could avoid that by, you know, not freaking doing it.
Yeah, because I'm just like, shit.
Because like,
why isn't it the same in this region? Like, I'm pretty sure players could adapt by now, because in Japan the circle is confirmed, but cross is what is it? Cross is cancel, and I'm just like, why isn't it the same over here? Because cross is confirmed here, and circle is cancel. So I'm like, please stop. Just have it the same as the Japanese. I'm pretty sure if players want to know why it's like that, they'll look it up. Google exists. Come on.
I don't even know why, because it makes sense that cross would be cancelled, because, you know, X is usually no, circle is usually yes in a lot of games, so reversing it makes no sense. Not even in a joking sense. Why would you do that?
Yeah, and depending on the developer, they don't care about that regional difference anyway, so it's gonna mess with you either way. So I'm just like, just leave it the way it is in Japan, where it's like, yes, circle means confirm and cross means cancel, and not how it is here, where cross is confirm and circle is cancel. I don't know why it's like that. Like, I'm pretty sure that's no longer a thing here in terms of like saying yes or no. Like, I know why it's a difference back in the 90s, but now it's like completely different. Like, come on, guys.
It's like why we took live systems out of games, because we're not in the arcade era anymore. Lives don't mean anything like they did back then. And I think that really started with Sonic games. Like, they just said, the life counter, never heard of it. And now it doesn't exist anywhere nowadays. And I remember the days of the life counter, and anytime I die too many times playing a video game, I'm like, oh, I gotta start over again. Wait, I don't? Then what's the point of a save system?
Yeah. See, and the thing is like, remember continues? Those were even more short-lived, because those are technically a relic of the arcade days. Because continues were getting enough bonus points. Like, you just get extra lives when you die. Like, when you game over, the game says, oh, continue, so you get a few more extra lives. But then once you're out of continues, you're screwed. But those died off faster than the live system, so I'm just like, shit.
There's some things I understand about games evolving. Like, I know times evolve and certain things evolve with it. Hey, Moe. But, like, with the live system, it forced you to be strategic about all of your moves, and if you ran out of them, there was a certain feeling of dread, like, oh, all that progress, all that skill that I've learned, I've got to do it again, and in doing it again, you got better. And, like, the save point, like, I understand saving is now for, like, if you can only play games for a certain amount of time, you save your progress, and you also have, like, certain save locations that are iconic. And, like, yeah, I can understand that. Those also correlated with the live system, because if you got into a pinch where you had, like, maybe one life left, and you had to save being like, okay, if I fail and I have one life left, I can go back to the save, I still have one life left, but I know where another life is, I can grab it, I can try again, and I'm good. Now with the live system no longer really being a thing, what's the point of save systems anymore, because you have nothing to think about? I get that some things have to be saved, you know, to save your progress. Like what Marina's doing right now. She's not worried about a life system. She's got 20, but she's also saving to save her progress.
Yeah,
It's,
and
it's
like,
kind of pointless.
isn't there
So-
also a quick save in this game? So yeah, you can go to the menu and quick save.
So, the whole thing about saving is that it's meant to be like, oh, I have to go to bed, or I have to go to school, or I have to go to work, or do something that requires
It's
me
quick
to.
things. It's quick things to save your progress, but there's no real need to if you don't have a life system and you're not worried about saving because you're being like, oh, all of that was easy. I can go back and do it anytime.
No, yeah, because like auto saving exists, and that's also an
Yeah.
influence. Yeah,
Auto
yeah.
saving exists. You have nothing to worry about with manual saves anymore. Yet there's thing by kind of being useless.
Yeah, but also my thing is just there's no punishment for dying anymore. Like there's no life system, but there's also no good punishments. Like the game will just say, okay, do it over again. But I mean, by this time in trial of error, like in your own version of trial and error, you probably know how to do it by now. So like, there's no punishment that's really worth it, because if you punish the player for dying too much, then they get mad and they're just like, oh, this game is bad because, you know, I died too much. But that's not the fault of the game. That's the fault because you suck at it. And if you haven't learned it, yeah, and if you haven't learned it by now, then, you know, that's your fault. And that's why the game is punishing you, because it thinks it's trying to teach you not to just like, oh, tank all the damage and then keep going because you can. No, because it's like, learn the fucking game, idiot, because we spent hours of developing it, so you might as well learn how to play it.
Yeah. I think games are evolving in a really weird and sometimes unneeded way. Like, how are most people in this generation gonna understand the fear of, like, lives in your game just going down slowly because you're having a problem? And when you have, like, when you get all those lives back from trial and errors and you finish that area you were struggling with, you feel so accomplished, and no autosave could have helped you. There's an accomplishment in that I don't think a lot of people will feel anymore because lives don't exist, autosaves exist. Manual saves are becoming kind of not a thing anymore. I think manual saves are still a thing in Pokemon. I know they are in Moon. I use a lot of manual saves because I have a small skill issue, but at least they keep me from suffering a bit too much as I'm trying to figure out the typings.
The thing is that lives and all of that was merely a sort of byproduct of when gaming was still in the arcades, because a lot of the earlier games like Mario and all that sort of stuff were trying to emulate the arcades, the feeling of playing a game, feeling of taking an arcade game home and playing it on your home console with the best experience possible. So when games started to deviate away from that, when they realized, yeah, we don't need to emulate the arcades anymore, that's when, you know, lives and all this sort of stuff started to phase out, because arcades are becoming obsolete.
It was a shame because going to an arcade was so nostalgic. The first time I ever went to Dave & Buster's, going to an arcade, and I wasn't used to it aside from going to like a CC's and going to their arcades. Going to Dave & Buster's, where it's nothing but arcade machines, I felt just a massive wave of nostalgia and like I was a kid again. It was so amazing. Arcades still need to be a thing because they have a magic you can't really replicate on a home console.
Also, they're a lot cheaper than most places to hang out on. That's also something. Like, you could spend $5, and that's already... That's like, at least, what, it's like 50 cents a game. So if you say $5, that's at least, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like, at least 7 or 8, 9 plays at something. So at least you have a good time with $5.
No, most of the time it's just a quarter.
I mean, yeah, it really depends on the arcade.
Like, if you have $5, if you have like $10 worth of quarters, you could stay at an arcade game for pretty much an entire day.
Exactly, like it's a lot cheaper in terms of most places to hang out.
Even with even with the ones that's like require you to put in 2 quarters because fuck you, we need your money. But even the ones that require you to put in 2 quarters, you can have a pretty healthy time at them if you have like at least like $2 worth of quarters.
Yeah, so I'm just like, come on. Shit, I was also gonna talk about another bigger issue in games. The one that's like the biggest one that's going on right now is games not being finished or living up to the hype as they are.
Oh, I've been waiting for this conversation because the fact that games are coming out completely or almost entirely broken and being like, look guys, there's a patch for it. I didn't pay for a patch. I paid for a full game that's, finished. I didn't ask for a buggy mess with like worth $60. Nah, that's not what I paid for.
And I get it. I know somebody's gonna say this, and let me already invalidate your point because it's stupid, and not because you don't. Not because it's not a valid point. It's just because, in terms of games, because games follow the same logic as movies in terms of production. It's a bunch of ideas that come together until you finally find something that sticks. But my problem is that games keep throwing ideas at the wall and never choose what sticks until near the end of development, when there's no time to actually develop these concepts and ideas. So most of the time they either get left on the floor or half-baked when they come into a game, which is why games can't end up getting finished. And I know there's the factor of the corporate overlord saying, you need to get this game out now, we need to make that sweet, sweet money, and we'll fix it up with a patch later and a bunch of DLC that's way overpriced. But, I mean, if you're going to make a game, find your main ideas, stick with them, and make sure they're developed to the fullest. Don't throw anything else more. If you want to throw more things into a game, throw it into a sequel. And if it never gets into a sequel, just reuse it for another game. Because I know actually making sequels is on terms of management, so I understand that. It's out of your hands, but if you don't... But if you want to reuse an idea or use it again in another context, there's always another game. And what are they gonna do? They're gonna tell you how to make the game? No, they just tell you to make the game because you're the idea man to them.
The whole thing about games being extremely unfinished is that it's now become a selling point.
I don't like that.
I don't either. I hate that that's a selling point nowadays. Is look, we finished the game. Okay, it's got a few issues, but we can patch that. All you gotta do is pay a little extra money. No, make a free DLC.
No, let him go. Let him go.
So, as much as I like Cyberpunk, I will admit it did that whole thing where it was shipped out in a really bad state and it got patched later. Now here's the thing. Everyone is easy to forgive, saying, oh, they made the game good, therefore I forgive them. Don't do that, because it's going to incentivize them to keep doing it.
Yeah, that's the same. I want to say Nintendo is now the biggest problem at this, because remember that Mario Golf game that came out? Of course you fucking don't, because it sold like shit. Because you want to know why? It was a half-assed baked game that never did anything, and then the free update model killed it more, because the content for it took way too long to come out, so it died before it even got anywhere. And I want to say it's also another problem with Splatoon 3, the biggest shooter game on the system, mind you, which, as a player who's been playing since day one, even before the game came out, mind you, during the beta test fires, as they call them, the game was so underbaked when it launched, because there was so much content and weapons that weren't there, that I almost stopped playing the game. In fact, I have stopped playing the game for months, and even though there's new content out, and the newest DLC is literally slated for next year, I've literally just don't care anymore, because there wasn't enough to keep my interest, because everything took too long. Like, basic menu functions weren't enabled until 3 months after the game came out. Basic menu functions that should have been there day one, compared to the fact that this is the third game in a series that should have shooken up the formula. In fact, even the art style of the game is half-baked, because despite there being an anarchy angle, because that's the way the game went after the second game, there's not. You live in a modern-day suburbia with modern-day clothes. There's no anarchy. There's no, Mad Max X style to it. And there was at one point, because the art book shows that there was, and we got fucking robbed, dude. Because some of those anarchy clothes, like the punk-ass rock stuff that they should have added in the game, was gonna be sick, but we got robbed. We got fucking robbed.
It's because it's a very weird thing, because executive meddling is always a big, huge issue in the gaming industry.
They think they know what's best because they're the head honchos. They think they're on top of the world, they know everything about their audience, but sometimes you gotta let the creative people making the game make most of the decisions because they'll probably know more than you do.
Yeah, and I'm not saying it's not possible, because Nintendo showed they will change. I mean, look at Wonder. It took the formula of the new style and actually, updated it, like we've been saying for the last 2 years. I mean, no, the last decade, up until they changed it. And I'm just like, God, thank the Lord that they did something, creative. And I'm like, God, this is what we've been asking for, man. And I'm just like, what?
It's, once again, like I said, executive meddling is what fucks everything over and kills games. Because going back a bit to the whole arcade things, during the whole fucking Mortal Kombat craze that was going on, there was an arcade game that was called Primal Rage. It was literally all about dinosaurs beating the shit out of each other.
Yeah.
It became really successful, and so Atari was like, let's make a sequel, and the sequel was looking to be really cool. Do you want to know what happened?
It never got released.
Midway smelled blood in the water.
Oof.
So Midway, about to release the next Mortal Kombat game, didn't want competition, so they bought Atari out, fired the devs, and canned the project.
Yeah, which is also another big problem, because I want to point to Microsoft and Sony right now, because they're doing that same thing. Microsoft especially, they just love to buy out developers to make their games exclusive, but then they never use them for the exact reason they bought them. They just use them for developer fodder. Activision, looking at you and all your shit, god-awful Call of Duty games. What is it? We can't let this monopolizing keep happening, because you're just gonna buy out every studio, and they're gonna be exclusive to one console, and then it's gonna hurt the studio less, and then their parent company isn't gonna give a shit, because every time that happens, they're just like, oh, wait, one of our studios is failing and we can't support them with the numerous amount of money we have? Okay, just drop them. Or, fire all the employees, whatever. Because Microsoft is very, and I mean very, prone to do this. They've already done it twice. And I mean, look at EA. They used to do the same thing. Well, they had so many development studios, and then they would immediately drop them as soon as they were going bankrupt. And it was a very tiresome practice, and I'm like, we need to stop. Please. Stop buying out studios and then using them for developer fodder, and then immediately dropping them after, they don't do very well, because your dog shit corporate game that you made with like 10 people because you couldn't pay anyone, their earned wage is doing bad, and maybe because you've been reusing the same formula for the last, I want to say, 25 years? Fuck. I mean, look at the Game Awards. You want to know what was the most interesting game at the Game Awards? The Harmony Music game. That may have been the most interesting game I've seen in forever, because I like the concept. A game that that's very inclusive to a side of the gaming community that has very little adaptation in games, especially in modern games. The deaf side. And I'm like, that's actually really cool. A game that takes your musical knowledge, at least in a basic set of rhythm, to make a story and a game. I'm like, that's fucking cool. But everything else I saw was first person, third person shooter, the game. That's all I saw that entire Game Awards. I think the only different one was Warhammer, but that's only because it's a slightly different game.
They have a particular thing about first-person shooters because they sell so quickly because people like to, commit violence.
I guess, but that's all the same. They were all the same. In fact, all those trailers have the characters use the same running animation. And I shit you not, go back and watch it and you'll see they all use the same running animation. And I'm like, oh my god, this is just a copy-paste. All of these, except it's different on what perspective. You either get the front where the character's seeing, or you get the back of their head. So I'm like, take your pick on which one you like better. What, in terms of narrative? I don't know. I mean, it's just shooting bad guys until the game is over. What else do you want? shit, like the most interest,
Of
the
course.
the most interesting whatchamacallit, the most interesting shooter I've seen is Mouse, which is like a Disney style 1930s shooter that uses like 30s style cartoons, you know, as weapons. Like the guns like fucking waggle over the place. There's a gun that's literally just your hand in the gun shape and you shoot people with it. I think that's pretty fucking cool. But like that's the most interesting. It's like Doom, but like a little bit with more style and flair. And I'm like, that's crazy in the modern year.
Sorry for the change of subject, but I'm at
What's up?
Blue's Mansion now.
Oh yeah, no.
I got all the stars on the other ones already. I just need to do this one.
Yeah. Wait, have you even gone to the second floor yet?
I only went down there to get the metal cap because I needed the metal cap to get one of the stars in Jolly Roger Bay.
Ah, okay, yeah.
Yeah. It's
So you
because
haven't done-
you know that star that's in that stream and you can't like reach it like without the metal cap? Like you literally need something to be heavy to get it. That's why.
Yeah. What is it? Whatchamacallit? So you haven't been to the second floor in the submarine yet, have you?
No. Not yet.
Okay. I love low poly Mario when his model just gets so
You
low
noticed
poly.
that too? Like
Yeah, his face just goes from a fully 3D thing to like a flat texture on his face.
That's
It's
funny
hilarious.
because when I was playing Conker's Bad Fur Day, it did the same thing.
I think the problem, especially with the more high definition low poly, is that you can see low poly Mario a lot better than you could back in the day, because back in the day, it was low poly-er, and the lower poly Mario was hard to identify. With it now being a bit more high definition, you can see it way more clearer than it was supposed to be intended, and thus, less funny.
Funny, yeah. But also, you know, the N64's native video being interlaced, ew, for some god-awful reason. With like this, oh, not interlaced, I mean, I think it's still progressive, but also like, no, having anti-aliasing out the wazoo, like it's 2 layers of it, and it's god-awful. That's why when you put it in an emulator, it's so crisp and everything looks nice, like, the way it's supposed to be.
The legit copy you own.
Yeah, the legit copy.
Oh yeah, legal reasons you must use a legit copy.
Sure. But what is it? Yeah.
Sure.
What is it? That's why, like, you can't play N64 unless you have a CRT. And even one that's, like, big enough to fit the screen, because if it's too small, then it looks kind of odd. But I'm just like, shit, man. God, could somebody make a modern N64 and take out the goddamn anti-aliasing, please? Like, I know it's supposed to make...
People have tried. People have probably tried, they just don't know how to yet.
Yeah, I think they're still doing that, because they've done it, because they've already made versions for the NES and the Super Nintendo and the Genesis, and somehow, for some reason, the TurboGrafx 16 / the PC Engine, that one got one, I think a few months ago, actually. But I think the N64 might be next, but I think it's just reconstructing the hardware. You know, tearing it down and learning how it works.
I forgot to get that one invisible thing.
Oh yeah.
I'll do that right now. It's not that hard.
The invisible cap.
Yeah, I have to drain the river.
Yeah, but I mean, isn't that crazy? How we've come so far in terms of technology that we can decompile an entire console's like structure and make complete emulations of the hardware down to
That's nearly identical to the actual console itself.
Yeah, and I'm just like, man, especially when it's chip based, you know, you could have a chip and then if your main console ever dies, you can somehow find somebody who knows how to rip it out, the old chip out, rip it out, and put a new one in that's gonna last you a while. Because like the silicon's pretty good for like a couple 100 years, but still, like, you know, consoles have other components that like to fail.
This is why sometimes emulating games is a better option, because consoles can't last forever. Especially, I think for Pokemon Emerald, it will kill itself after a good few years, making it unplayable. So emulating it so you can play it for a lot longer than its lifespan, then yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah, the time battery, but also like they fucked up on that time battery, because even back in the day, you had to get it replaced. And I'm just like, it's not even through its lifespan, and you had to get it sent in to get it fixed first. I'm just like,
legit consoles and their games have certain set points, because I don't think they expect their technology to be around forever, especially their technology.
Yeah.
So like, hey, we're only working with what we got, and you got to as well. Now emulation exists, and it's like, oh shit, I guess you don't gotta deal with that no more.
Because CDs have already shown signs of deterioration with something
VHSs.
Well, no, I mean, well, yeah.
They're unwinding themselves.
No, I get it, because, like, that's an analog tape. It was never supposed to last as long as we expected it to. But, you know, a CD is a physical, like, you know, piece of, silicon that's, like, put together in a way that it should, like, last you as long as you make sure to protect it. But the problem is that the laser that they use is, you know, that combined with, like, the chemicals that are put onto CDs, you know, a few years of being exposed to stuff, and they'll start to rot internally. And I mean, like, physically rot, like, the data will just be gone, which stinks, but also, you know, like, fuck, you know, we gotta come up with a solution, which, my problem with emulation is that it's not very universal yet. It's still a very on-the-nose sort of thing. Like, I think there's only one thing that's ever done it, like, universally and under, like, one banner, and that's the Mister, which is an it's an emulation box type deal that does everything.
That was very close.
And that's what I want to see. Like, if we have to have emulation as the standard in a couple of years for these games, then I want it under one banner and under one consistency, which is Mister. And I'm like, something like that, because I'm like, I don't like having to find 50 million emulators, and some of them don't work, and this doesn't do that. And I'm like, it's a pain in the ass. I'd rather just have one thing that works. I'd rather have... What?
I really don't think we should be talking about this on live stream.
No, it's fine. I'm not mentioning any...
We're not talking about emulation in a good way. We're talking about preservation.
Yeah, that's
how things are deteriorating over time, and how preserving things are a better option. We're not doing anything illegal. We're not even talking about things illegal. We're just talking about history and needing to preserve.
Yeah, no, we're talking about, like, the concept of it and not the actual, like, thing. Like,
we're not telling people how to do these things. We're telling them, like, how good it is to preserve things, because not everything on this earth is meant to last forever, but you can extend its lifespan, and why that's a good idea. We're not giving people instructions.
Yeah,
that's what's gonna keep us out of trouble. We're not giving instructions.
We're not giving instructions. I'm mentioning the fact that it's very, like, open and Wild West. Like, there's no uniformity to it. Like, there's no direct standard, and that's my problem. Because, like, you know, having to try and set one of these up is not easy for most people, because we've lived on a plug-and-play mentality for such a long time. So I'm just like, we need to pick one thing, stick with it, and, you know, keep improving it until it's good, is what I'm trying to say. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying, like, you know, this is how you do illegal stuff, 101. No, I'm just saying, like, if we're gonna do this in the future, we need to find one thing, make it the standard, work on it until everyone's happy, and then once we have it, then we got it. That's all I'm saying. Because look at this. Like, we're playing in an illegal not illegal. I meant in a legal, as in Legal.
Nice save there.
Yeah, in a legal fashion, because, you know, we're playing it via Nintendo's own emulator, which technically is a ripoff of another
Piano
one.
Piano Hungies!
Oh god.
Okay.
He's trauma. He's coming for your fat Italian pastrami.
Ha!
But what is it? Yeah, no, because, like, this is fine, but obviously we are well aware of the problems that come on from this software that's playing this game right now, because we wouldn't have talked about it in the beginning of the stream if we didn't know we were aware. So I'm just like, you know? And also, you know, the limit, because Nintendo's very strict about this sort of shit. Like, they don't let anybody use it but them. And I'm just like, that limits what can be saved. So it's better to have an open source sort of thing for everyone. Yeah. Like, I mean, legitimacy and, like, you know, piracy and all that, whatever. we're not gonna get into that because that's like way too nuanced for this subject. But I'm just saying, like being able to like play whatever game you want with something that works easily and efficiently for the average user is all I'm saying.
I just think that it's a very, very good thing that we preserve a lot of digital media and a lot of things from our childhood because, like I was saying, this world's not meant to keep everything forever. Things fade with time, especially old things, and that goes for old games that become lost media that people yearn to remember. If they don't have ways to access it and things of that nature, then, well, it's gone forever and nobody can experience it again. If we preserve it with emulation, with certain hacks, then yes, it can live on for a bit longer and maybe longer than expected. And it also helps people that like to do speedruns, because sometimes emulating things give you better ways to speedrun, and since people like doing that as a hobby, well, it makes it more fun for them. That the actual hardware couldn't provide. Sure, it was challenging, but that doesn't mean it was fun. I see a lot of people talking about how emulation speedruns are just a bit easier and a bit more fun to do because, you know, new tricks keep them more keen and fresh in their tricks and that kind of stuff. I sure as hell don't ever plan to use emulation much because I don't understand it, and I'm not even really big on video games myself. Hell, all my Pokemon games technically are on actual console. I don't have any actual emulated games aside from MMO, which, you know, obviously needs a bit of help. But in terms of preservation, you can talk about it freely as long as you're not giving details on how you do it. That's when it gets illegal. Just talking about it in general and the goods of it for, you know, preserving history, I think it needs to be talked about a lot more, because I don't think a lot of people take it seriously.
Yeah.
I'm just very iffy on talking about it in a live stream because I know for a fact that
The ninjas are listening.
and the ninjas always listen, so I'm sitting here like, I don't know if you want to be talking about this right now.
Well, I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
it's on
I'm pretty sure I've mentioned at least twice now to waiver our point against it in case if somebody brings it up.
All I'm gonna say is if you don't give them ways, you don't tell them how to do it, you can literally just suck it up because it's important and they know it, they just don't want you to know it. As long as you don't tell them how you can emulate and preserve things, you can't really get in trouble for it. Because you're not giving instructions, you're just talking about preserving history.
Yeah.
I
don't know how we got it.
I think I did.
I don't.
What's this?
I'm pretty sure you did.
Oh. Okay.
I don't know how we got into a big philosophical debate.
Yeah, it's been going on for a little bit.
Yeah, I am the
We're
Socrates.
conversating over here.
I am the Socrates of video games.
I just like conversations that aren't usual and sometimes.
Yeah,
Hi,
I guess
Drodo,
you could
Merry
be.
Christmas, and wait.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Hi, Colin.
Merry
Wait,
Christmas.
did I read that right? Yeah, I did. I was making sure. Because my eyes are like, ugh. My eyes are
rest.
staring at the screen the whole time. I don't want rest. I want
Girl,
to
blink, goddammit.
I'm trying.
Blink! It's a vital thing in life to blink.
Mm-mm.
What is it? Yeah, you could be my Play-Doh echo.
Yeah, you know what? I'm down for talks like this because they're unusual, but they're, you know, meaningful.
Okay, but can I talk about? Okay, I know it's very nerdy, but I want to talk about philosophy for a second. I'm not talking about this. But like, don't worry,
God,
I'll
you're
keep
such
it
a
short.
fucking nerd.
I'll keep it short. No, because like I think you should. Everybody should take the basic philosophy class in whatchamacallit, in their college course, because I think it's very interesting. Because especially Socrates, he had like a lot of concepts and ideas that are actually still surprisingly like relevant even now. Yeah, they still work. Like, don't get me wrong, Socrates isn't perfect. Like, he's still a womanizing son of a bitch, but like, you know, that was just how Greeks were back then. And even their main philosophy, because he talks about it several times, is like, the thing about Greek classism at the time was like, if you were strong and had plenty of like servants, you were regarded as like, you know, the rich people of their day. But everybody hated you, basically.
You had all the bitches, but everybody hated your guts. That's the worst D&D role you can get.
Oh yeah, no, he even mentions this concept because there's a concept called the tyrannical man, which is not the tyrannical man. I mean the tyrant. The tyrant is somebody who sets out to have an idea, but he doesn't actually accomplish it, and then the people working under him hate him so much that they eventually kill him.
So Caesar, essentially.
Yeah, basically, because he's just like, you can have. I'm gonna use the term of the time. You can have plenty of slaves who work under you, but they're all going to hate you at one point and then rise up against you, which is the tyrannical man. Because if he doesn't know how to treat them like people, even though servitude at that time still sucked, but even if you don't treat them like people, they're eventually going to rise up and kill you. Because
they're gonna hate you enough that they want you gone, and they're gonna make sure you're gone.
Yeah. Because, that was the law of the day. You can't treat your servants like crap, because, eventually they will rise up and kill you, and, that's your fault.
Stupid books.
But, yeah. I think it's very valid, because even he talks about, how, the state of reality itself, and this is a very interesting concept. I'll keep it short, but basically, how there's something called the divided line. It's between physical and, relative reality. No, physical and relative reality, and how how math, and God, Socrates loves math, and it's weird.
Nerd.
What I know he is, but how math is a concept we as people created, right? So we know it's true. 2 + 2 is obviously going to be 4. We know that's true. That's real. It's a real thing. Where on the other hand, on the other side of the divided line, something like shadows. We know that's just something that comes from light, but do we really know it's something that's created by light? Because that's just how we perceive it as such, and that's what we tell ourselves. So that's not something that we know is true. The scientific concept of it, we perceive it as real because it's science, but we don't actually know it's true because we don't know the intricacies of how it works for real. And that's pretty crazy how, he's just education is basically what is real in life, because you understand what things are and you know what they are. But also stuff what is it, math is true. No! Oh, you should have done the long jump.
I did, but it fucked me over.
Okay.
Okay, let me go back up there. I got you.
Because, what is it? 'Cause I was gonna say something about it. Fuck, I lost it. I had it. It was going really far. I just want to mention that, my teacher for this subject, he was a 38-year-old hipster dude, and he was probably the best guy I've ever had as a teacher. He was cool, and he knew how to explain the concepts in a way that made sense. Because this whole thing spans a book called The Republic, that's 10 chapters long, and it's very it's just conversations between Socrates and another guy, and some of the other people there, which I also like to point out that there is one part in it where he mentioned, they're talking about the concept of love, and what is it? The guy he's talking to decides to fuck with Socrates and say, okay, if you really love me, then you wouldn't mind if we kissed, right? And Socrates is like, no, you dingus, and he's like, are you sure? Because you just said it. I think that's pretty funny.
Okay, I think I just need one more star from this area.
Yeah. Eye secret room.
Where's that at? Oh wait, I know where it is. I had to be quick on this one though.
Yeah. Woohoo! Yeah, no, but if you should take a basic philosophy course if you're at school, especially if it's around Socrates, because it's not too difficult and it's very relevant. Because even the part where he talks about the artist, as artists, we make what we perceive as real into something of imitation when we don't know what's true. And he's actually right, because we always say it, yeah, we don't know what the fuck we're doing, and I'm like, yeah, no, he's right. But we make something out of it, and I think that's true. I'm not sure why Socrates hated artists specifically.
I made it.
Yeah, I don't know why Socrates hated artists specifically, but I'm just he did have a point. Read the Republic, read Plato's Republic, and you won't regret it. And take the course because it's some good stuff. Socrates is lame, bro. Socrates was the Chad of his day. Is goated. Nah, he was the Virgin Diocles next to the Chad Socrates.
I did Big Boo's Haunt. I don't want to stop yet.
Well, are you gonna do the second floor and
Yes,
check on the boss?
I'm gonna start well, I can do the boss, yeah, but like, I didn't do everything on the second floor yet.
Ooh, okay. Then maybe well, what's the first one there? It's like the
The
lava
first one
world?
here is the lava world. I went to the what's the other one called I went to? I don't know what it's called, but that one world with all the spiders and stuff. The one in that little pool, like this one right here, right?
Yeah, the one you get super lost in.
Yeah, I went over here earlier to get the metal cap because I needed it. But let's do the fire one.
Yeah, shit. What's the desert one? No, I think that's on the other floor. Or is
No,
it on this one?
it's on this floor. I'll show you in a bit.
Yeah, let's boil the big bully. I love this. Kick
Yeah.
that motherfucker in the lava.
That level glitched on Gino the other day, and I thought it was the funniest thing.
Told Alexander the Great to piss off, I guess, but you know, did he make everybody hate him so much that they put him to death? And he was just like, well, at least I'll be the coolest philosopher and understand what's after death.
Oh, Mario, I'm sorry.
I don't think so.
It's funny how he runs and you can't control his run.
Yeah.
I think that's funny. Lol. Wait, where the fuck? Oh, it's that.
I mean, Diogenes was kind of funny. Like, he heard another philosopher describing humans as featherless bipeds. So he grabbed a chicken, plucked it of all of its feathers, walked into the fucking sermon, plopped the chicken right in front of the philosopher, and yelled out to everyone, "Behold a man."
Wow, he just trolled the hell out of him. I don't know.
The philosopher immediately retracted his statement.
Yeah.
Fuck off! Oh my god!
Like, there are some pretty fucking hilarious things that Diogenes did.
Oh, he's not dead. Oh, now he is.
Yeah.
They called their mom on me. Oh no!
Pick me up!
Fucking bully! Move! I'm just gonna
Do
jump
the
on you.
1-2, 1-2.
No! What the fuck?
Damn,
Bye,
young
bitch.
Charles Martinet was something different.
For real. I'll show you where the desert one is.
I get so nostalgic when I hear these voice lines.
Same. The game that got me into gaming in the first place was Crash Bandicoot, but this is also my childhood game, and I wish that I want more friends to play. I think me and Gino plan on playing the multiplayer at some point. Anyways, this is where the desert area is.
Diogenes would also carry a lamp around Athens in broad daylight. People would ask, like, why are you carrying around a lamp during the day? He would say that he was looking for an honest man, but only found frauds and hypocrites.
Oof.
Alright. Be back when we get food.
Yeah. I don't know.
He'd also eat one more thing. He would also eat in the marketplace. It was taboo during the time. People would call him out for it, and he'd say, "Well, isn't it normal to eat when you're hungry?"
Yeah. And then, that's also a philosophy concept. What is it? One of the necessary. Yeah. One of the necessary things you have to do, because technically eating is called unlawful because it's something you constantly have to quench. In terms of the thing,
Okay.
Socrates goes into this.
I'm gonna have to warn people right now that if my stream shuts off, it's because it's raining.
Uh-oh.
So, and usually when that happens, my streams crash, and everything crashes because the power. But
Well, it's been fun, ladies and gentlemen.
imagine it happens right now.
Oh,
That'd be fucking
yeah.
funny though. I hope not though. I hope not. I don't want. I just jinxed myself, so if it happens, I'm sorry.
Shit, you know what? I'm just... What is it? This reminds me. I'm pretty sure this wasn't in the Napoleon movie, but that would have been crazy if they had a scene where he actually showed up to Peter the Great's grave, and he meant, because if you don't know, Peter the Great, what is it? He was the once king of Prussia before it was even a thing, and I want to mention that Prussia is what used to be Germany. Wait, was it Prussia or Austria? I forgot. I think it's either Austria or Prussia, but what we now know as modern Germany, which is funny because he hated Germany as at least the German, like, culture as a thing, because it was very, exclusive to him, because he was also known to be gay, so they, like, hated his guts, and he hated it, and he was like, I like French, because French philosophers and French ideas, some cool shit. What is it? Was that? No, it's just because everyone kept dividing the land because they didn't like them, because it was right between both Russia and what was Poland. So it was just like, strategically they'd rather not have an army to oppose them whenever they liked. But yeah, no, but when he had finally united his country and made it as one into what we now know as Germany, what was it? He died as one of the greatest, leaders of his time, not only for arts and science, but also for military power. But when he had died, of course, Napoleon had finally come to power in France, and he had actually come during the invasion, during his invasion when he was about to enter Russia, he had managed to go through there. And while he was there, he visited his grave, and he had mentioned directly towards his men, and he's like, if Peter the Great was standing before me, I would not be standing here right now because he was much greater than I. And I'm like, that's crazy how Napoleon, the guy with his own, which we know as a Napoleon complex, something he had made from his own ego, had put that beside in front of his own men. Decided in front of his own men to mention how this one person was a greater leader than he. And I'm just like, man, that's crazy, dude. Oh, I fucking hate this part because it's hard to tightrope with that son of a bitch up there shooting fireballs at you.
I know. Fuck off. Oh god.
Yeah, use the wing cap. Go around him. Fuck him.
I'm trying to get coins too, though. I'm trying to do the 100 coins thing.
Oh yeah.
Bitch, get the fuck away from me, you stupid bird. You know what? I'm looking at. I didn't see that. I'm gonna stream Breath of the Wild next week. In case you guys want to know. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, did Jordan tell you that he got all the Koroks? So now I have to on stream. So like that's crazy, right?
Oh yeah, that is pretty crazy.
So now I have to suffer because he suffered.
Pizza Hut. I mean Domino.
Alright. I got food.
Sick. What is it? I was gonna say something. Shit, what's everyone's holiday movie this year? What is everyone looking to watch?
Polar Express.
I love Polar Express. I just watched that the other night.
I'm watching it tomorrow with my family.
I love that movie.
I'm thinking Home Alone 2. I know, a bit of an odd choice.
That one's a good one.
Yeah. I like the ending mostly because of the lady who he gives the turtle dove to.
Yeah.
I'm just like, that's such a sweet ending compared. Because I know everybody lampoons it for being like close to the original because he also makes amends with like somebody in that. With the old guy that he meets. What is it? But I'm like, they're completely different. He's cut off from his family, but he makes up with his family. But this lady understands that she could have had everything, but she didn't, and she lost it because it was her own fault. And he gives her that same sense of kindness. Like, it's a different thing. But I'm just like, and also, you know, when we finally get to the trap scene, it's ramped up to all hell. Like, that shit makes me laugh still. I've seen it so many times, but it just makes me laugh my ass off because I'm just like, goddamn.
Home Alone was like my childhood, dude. Like, I love that movie. The second one was my favorite one. It still is my favorite one.
Yeah, and I've actually been to Times Square. Well, not the Times Square. I mean, I've actually been to the ice ring while it has the Christmas decorations up, and it is just as beautiful as in the movie as it is. It was like, God, when I went there, and it's just like, damn, it's so crazy. I'm living this entire scene right now by standing in front of it.
For real.
Yeah, and it's just like, man, because I've been there at night, and it's like, it's so beautiful too. Well, I mean, they didn't have all the decorations up, mind you, but they did have the lights, and I'm glad at least they had that. Because this was in November when I went, because I was there for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Sadly did not get to see the Macy's Day Parade in person on the street, but I did, the fact that I could, see where it was, plus watch it on the TV at the same time was pretty cool.
Something happened at the Macy's Parade this year, but I'm not gonna talk about it.
Oh yeah.
It was unexpected to me, but I mean I didn't watch it live though. Like usually I do, but I don't usually. I don't like to watch it by myself. I usually watch that with my grandma, so she's not like. I mean she's back in Cali, so like I live in Texas, so I really have no family right now here. Well, except for one, and I need to ask where she lives though. Yeah, dude, there's a lot of stuff that I'm so used to doing with family, and it's just that I can't do it right now because they're like far. Oh
you're
God.
gonna love when you're gonna look something up and then you just.
It's making me tear up a little bit actually.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
I'm okay. I'm seeing them in like a week now.
Next month. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, next year, technically.
Technically it's next year. But like I'm also nervous because I have to pay vet bills now because I am taking Sagwa back. For those in my stream, I'm pretty sure some in my stream remember who Sagwa is. That is my cat. The fur baby that I have over there. I'm taking her back to Texas. She's a little brat though, I'm not gonna lie. She's a little brat, but I love her. She's my brat. She's my baby. I don't know how much shots are, but she's getting 2 shots. I hope that's not expensive.
I don't know. You know what they are.
Well, I mean, my Theo said that it might be like $70, right? But it also worries me a little bit. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna fall under the camera. The camera sucks ass.
It's true. Hey, they were trying. It was 1996.
That's true. It still annoys me though. I just wish they fixed it.
I think it's an actual physical camera. I don't mean it's something because it gets stuck on the geometry, so it has to be something that's following you in real
It's
time.
Lakitu.
No, I know that's why they made the concept so people in the 90s could understand this because it's brand new. But I think something's actually physically watching you. Like there's an invisible object that's following you, the camera, so to say. And that's why it gets stuck on the geometry. It's kind of like in modern shooter games, how technically you can see your own view model, but it's not actually a model. It's just a square that's moving around with the arms and the legs attached to make it look like it. And to the player, you see, just other view models that are loaded in at times, mirroring their actions, that sort of thing. Because when you get stuck in certain spots, it doesn't want to move. So I'm just it has to be a physical entity that's following you. That should be it. Hey, that's a new creepypasta idea. Use that. You thought every copy of Mario 64 is personalized? Well, where the camera is literally getting so mad at you for banging it up against things that it starts to chase you.
That would be funny.
That'd be terrifying. A game where the camera is the enemy, the one thing you rely on. Oh fuck!
Oh!
Somebody take this.
I became a pancake.
Yo, if there's a game developer out there or somebody taking notes, I'm literally giving you a $1 million idea for a horror game where the camera is the enemy. That is something. Use that, my guys. Take that down, start rolling with it. Just give me a special credit.
I guess you could kind of do what Glitchy Red did, in which make Collision itself your enemy.
Yeah, I guess. But I think
in the terms of like the Glitchy Red story, like not only was the camera against you, Collision itself was against you.
Yeah, I guess, but like I guess the glitch category has also been done enough too, because like that's a thing that's been a lot of indie devs have been doing lately. So yeah, no, I mean like the camera is the entity that's chasing you, and you can't rely on it, especially since it's your one source of being able to see everything. Fuck, that would be terrifying, but also like a pain. I think it would make a very interesting game, to be honest. Oh, like I was saying about if you do make it, just thank me in the credits and give me a free copy, and we'll call it even.
Ha. Tell Jaquo to make it.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Oh, hold on, I think
that's
somebody's
not
at the
what I
door.
meant
I'll be right back.
to do. Alrighty. Okay, let's see. I'm almost done with the 100 coins in this one. I just need to be careful. Hi PK, what are you doing, kitty? Hi.
Okay.
What is that? Oh god. Oh my god, dude. I thought I was gonna die. Oh well. I got it. I almost got it. Oof. Oh, that's a giant Tootsie roll. Whatever. Have you guys ever had those? I like Tootsie Rolls.
I couldn't really ever stomach them. I don't know why, they're just not my thing.
What about the pops? The lollipops?
I'm not a fan of lollipops either. I have a very, very specific taste in candy, and a lot of them I just kind of just refuse to eat because I'm that picky.
It's understandable. Oh. Let's see. Oh, these guys are gonna chase me. Oh no. They're chasing me. I made it though. I'm fine. Oh, okay. Keep going. There's the store. You know what? It's funny because, like, I don't eat Tootsie Rolls unless it's Halloween.
It just hits different on Halloween.
It really does. Like, there's specific candy I won't eat unless it's Halloween. And it's funny because, like, I really like candy. But then I'm like, like, for some reason I can't eat it. But then when Halloween comes, I'm like, oh, I'll eat as much as I can. Which is very funny.
It's just the aesthetics of Halloween. It's just like, I need this.
For real. Like, it's kind of funny because, like, I thought it was just me getting older. I'm just like, oh, I just don't like candy anymore. No, it's just because, like, Halloween is a mood to me now. Oh, no.
It's an aesthetic, it's a mood even.
No! No! Sorry. I almost fell to my death again. Anyway, yeah. Halloween's probably like one of my favorite holidays too. I like Christmas too, but it's not my top favorite. Fuck. Shy Guy, leave me alone, dude. Like, no! Oh my... And he's shooting fireballs at me. Okay. Oh, that ain't good. This ain't good. This ain't good. I made it. Oh, you know what? I never even had any candy canes this year.
Alright, I'm back.
Okay, hi bottom. Anyway.
Meh.
But yeah, we were just talking about how like there's like specific candies that I won't eat unless it's Halloween.
Ah. Wait, really? Which ones?
Like, for example, Tootsie Rolls and Tootsie Roll Pops.
Really?
Yeah.
Tootsie Rolls?
Yeah.
I'd have those anytime.
Yeah, but like for some reason, like I only eat them around like Halloween time, and I don't know why. And Echo said it's like a mood during, you know, Halloween, which is understandable.
It's gotta be a like mood to eat them.
Yeah. It really is.
I like the red ones.
Oh, the red ones are good. I like the red ones too. Oh my god, the tornado!
Woo!
Oh. I don't need the life. I have enough.
I don't need a life. I have plenty.
I got plenty of it in me, you know.
Still got a lot of life in me. I don't need more. I'm good.
I'm just waiting.
Waiting on what?
I think you know.
You want my hat to be
don't.
stolen.
What?
You want the hat to be stolen, do you?
No!
What are you
Talking
waiting
about-
for?
I'm talking about death!
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm just waiting to die.
Well, I mean, that works too!
The way he
Somebody
died!
clip that page.
It's so dramatic! The way he died!
It's like, I'm waiting for death, and then you actually die in the game.
That always happens, because when I was playing Banjo-Kazooie, Gino said something about death and I fucking died. So this isn't the first time that's happened.
So we were talking about life, and I'm like, oh yeah, how we're all waiting for death to come.
It's morbid as shit.
I know, that's what was supposed to be the joke, but then it got really deep.
That was funny.
And then-
deep.
And then I actually die in the game. Can that Shy Guy just leave me alone, dude?
Why does this exist? This is something right up everyone's alley here. Hold on, I'm putting in the no mic. Oh, I just...
I don't know if I'm doing this level right.
Shit, this is like the one level I don't know anything about, to be honest.
Like, you have to stand on the pillars? That's what I did. I need to stand on that last one over there. So I can just...
I think so. I'm not sure. Like,
this-
after the first...
Sorry.
Oh,
Fucking
no, yeah,
bird.
hold on. I'll make it quick. Like, after the first few in the beginning of the game, I have no idea.
Yeah, it's pretty weird. Let me go get the wing cap because I actually need it for that last one. God damn it.
Woohoo!
Oh, wait a minute. I don't need the wing cap. I can just use this.
Yeah.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. I'm not dead. The pyramid open.
Well, get up there quickly.
I'm
before you
trying.
run out of- Hurry.
There you go. Yay. Oh, this is a boss battle.
Oh, it's against the hands, isn't
Yeah, it is. I remember.
it? Yeah, I know. I've seen it before.
I like the freaking realistic Santa hat on my Yoshi.
Yeah. It works.
I told Echo earlier that I'm gonna put like a green Santa hat after Christmas, right? Because I'm gonna
Yeah.
be doing Breath of the Wild next week before I go on my vacation.
Oh, yeah.
And you know, cause Link and he wears like, oh shit, and then he wears like those
Uh-oh.
the hat.
Oh, yeah.
Who walk here? Who break seal? Wake ancient ones. We know like rumble. We know like intruders.
Rumble.
Now battle. Hand to hand. Shut the
It would have been
fuck
really
up.
funny if you. It would have been funny if you just like, really just like, you know, like drawn out. You know, like the drawn out like R. You're like, I can't really do it unless I have enough spit in my mouth. But you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, the Robotnik R.
Oh, a promotion!
Exactly.
I deserve myself a promotion! Scratch,
I could.
grinder, snooping as usual, I see.
Yeah, there it is.
I fucking hate that. Oh my god.
Grumble, what happened? We crushed like
Snooping as
pebble.
usual.
You so strong, you'll rule ancient pyramid for today. Now take star of power, we sleep darkness.
I think that means they're dead.
Yeah.
They're just dead.
Like they
You
literally
killed
just
the
died.
people.
Why are you so murderous?
And
I'm
then
killing people!
Eric in the chat says, gotta hand it to you. Oh my
That's perfect.
Not fun.
Perfect.
Wait a minute. Dude, I can do the final battle if I want to. I have 50.
Do it,
I thought it was 80 stars.
Do it.
I don't have the key for the upstairs door yet.
Yeah. They have to fight this boss first.
Yeah, I have to do a Bowser's second fight first, and then I have to do the third. Dude. I don't remember if they changed it in the remake, but I could have sworn it was 80 stars. Wait.
Maybe?
Free flying
Because-
for 8 red coins. Okay.
Because what is it? Because they in that game they had a few more, like they had two, like I think 3 or 4 fewer smaller levels. That's why they bumped it up to 80, I believe.
Camera. There we go.
Also, you know, the fact that you could just like get enough stars at your leisure to fight the final boss before you even experience half the game.
Exactly.
It's like that's pretty crazy. So you know, I mean, not that. I mean, it's great for those who want to like pick it up, play a few levels that they like, and then you know, call it a day.
I think Sunshine kind of did it good too, where like you actually have to fight as well in order to.
No, I don't. Well, no, you can't do anything in like a, because you can't do anything out of order like in this game. You have to follow the episode list.
Yeah. Oh
And
yeah,
then,
you're
like-
right. You're right.
Yeah, which is what I don't like. And also, like, I
Dude,
don't mind.
there are some episodes that they don't even give you hints about. You have to figure out on your own.
Yeah, and then there's the what, like the 100 coin missions, which aren't in every level, mind you. They're only specifically to one episode, and you have to make sure you
For
choose the right one, or
real?
you get screwed.
Yeah, I hate that. That pisses me off. I'm not gonna lose
Yeah.
my wing cap. I am I?
Maybe.
No, not yet. But I can't reach that red coin, so I have to go back now to that cannon.
Fly high, lesbian fox.
Can you like
Don't question.
you stupid block?
Don't question it.
I'm not gonna
But for those-
question it.
For those who get the reference, you know. Oh, hey! Finally, Sky Racer's back. That took fucking forever. But I think it's been almost like at least half a year. Shit. It's been that long.
Oh my god, dude. The fucking controls for this.
Honestly, I'm gonna be honest with everybody. I'm pretty sure this has been a tough year on everybody. Let's be honest with ourselves.
Oh, yeah.
It's been a tough year for me. I'll say that, and I'm pretty sure I'm not exclusive to just that. I'm pretty sure this has been a really bad year for everyone. Whew.
It got worse for me at the very end because of November.
Yeah.
The hospital bill.
No, I get it. Yeah. I want to say summer, and the last half of summer. No. I want to say summer directly is when it just got bad. I think it only just picked up like this, literally last week. Not only going to Symphony, but also getting that Evan Stanley commission. Like everything came around in a nice circle, I think, for that at least, and I hope it stays that way until, the end.
Wait a minute, I just realized something.
What?
You wanna know where one of the red coins are?
What?
Over there.
It's on the edge.
Yeah.
There's also one up over there.
There is a 1-up. I'm not getting it. I have like 30 lives.
Yeah.
I don't remember if they I don't remember if they do it, but like, did they patch it to where your lives are saved even when you quit?
I don't know. I wasn't sure. I wasn't even aware that was a thing.
I think Sunshine, you had to like start over on getting lives? I don't remember.
Yeah.
Maddie, shut the fuck up. I see you in the chat. You know what? Hold on, let's see what I'm missing. She goes far away, these nuts. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Damn.
Pyramid Plus.
That's great. That's crazy, bro.
Uh,
No, we all have to say it together. Okay, everybody say it with me now. 3, 2, 1.
That's
crazy,
crazy,
bro.
It's just 2 of us.
Well, at least it wasn't more than just me, because if it was just me, I would have laughed my ass off. I'm like, yeah,
I should have just let you do it.
Yeah,
funny.
by myself.
That reminds me of that time where, like, when I was playing Mario Party and me and Jesper were, like, arguing on, like, who should, like, you know how in the beginning you roll dice to see who goes first to last?
Mhm.
So I always have it to where I go last, right?
Yeah.
Like, I wait a while, and then Jesper was like, you go first, so I know you, and then, like, one time we were, like, me, him, and the others were like, okay, on the count of 3, we all go, 1, 2, 3, and I didn't do it. Okay, how does the secrets go in this one? I know we had to start on top. Oh, this is gonna be a pain in the ass.
Yep.
This was also one I had to like look up a tutorial on because I didn't understand what secrets they were talking about.
Yeah, gotta get that Nintendo Power Guide up. If you know, you know. Just get the power, motherfucker. Nintendo Power. Nobody's resident. I don't think they know. I think it's just me. They
Tootsie
don't
Roll!
know. Not the Tootsie Roll.
I forgot about it.
Yeah.
Okay. I
Not
think
the
I'm almost.
That grandma got ran over by a reindeer. One of the greatest holiday specials.
Oh,
of
I
them all.
like that movie.
Grandpa's gonna sue the pants off of Santa.
I remember that fucking song.
Woo! God, that shit was so crazy. They were just like, okay.
It was so
Alright.
random. I think that was like the most random thing they did was like wear those, and then they were just like singing. I'm like, what's this about?
It was the other songs, like fucking where Grandpa has his own song and he's like, Grandma's in heaven with Elvis and shit like that. I'm like, what the fuck?
Grandma's spending Christmas with what?
With the star.
With a superstar.
There's-
I remember that, dude.
Like, he's so nonsensical up until that point where he starts singing like he actually has a thought in his brain. I'm like, what the fuck?
I don't think I know where I'm going. Oh, yeah, I do, actually. I failed miserably.
Not Jake Schnoppenheimer. I forgot that's what their name is.
Oh, God. That was my childhood. I remember watching it a lot.
The crazy part, you know what's the crazy part? Is the fact that the Real Tell guy wasn't evil, actually, the whole time.
He wasn't.
Like,
he was, like, he was actually pretty cool.
Yeah, he wanted to buy the land to develop it, but he despite the fact that she wouldn't sell it to him, she was like, okay, well, I give up on that. And I was just like, damn. He was actually
the only
cool with
villain
it.
was the ant, and I don't know what the fuck her problem was.
Well, one, she wanted to get with the guy because he had a lot of money, because she just wanted to take his money. And then
Yeah.
two, when she figured out that, that she could sue the pants off of Santa, she could get even more rich. So really,
Yeah.
she just wanted.
It's raining
Also-
hard out there.
Oh, damn. Also, the fact that she was willing to put, like, perfume into, like, a batter for, I think it was cookies.
Yeah.
For like, an elderly folks. The fact she was willing to poison elderly people just to get grandma in trouble is fucked. I'm like, oh
It
my
is.
god. She was willing to kill people. Well, I'm not sure that would
evil.
directly kill them, but that would fuck them up, bro.
Oh, it
That's
would. It would
impossible
have.
at best. It's still a
God.
crime, though.
What's like an even crazier like Christmas special? That's a classic.
Is it
I don't
hailing
know.
outside? Oh my god, I think it might be.
Maybe.
Well, considering how cold Texas is just now starting to get, I wouldn't be surprised if you got a dash to hail. I just hope it's no bigger than, like, I don't know, Pinky.
Or like
So
a
it can't do
regular,
actual damage.
or like a regular ice cube. Cause like, fuck man, that shit's not fun to walk in.
I need one more
We
cigarette.
need car-sized hair.
It's
Be
raining
warm.
cats and dogs out there, and by that I mean the hail is taking the shape of actual cats and dogs. It's not fun. I got hit by a Doberman-sized ice cube. I am bleeding to death. Also go watch Mr. Beast's new video where he gives people dogs. That's it. It's very cute.
Mm.
I don't watch Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast doesn't really sit well with me.
Well, I'm not saying I watch him. I used to watch his like earlier content when he would make fun of people for having shitty intros, which I thought was pretty funny. Because I'm like, that's such a meta thing to do.
Then
But
like,
I just happened to come across it in my recommendeds, and I liked it. Yeah.
Oh,
I
bunny!
just feel like
Sorry.
What?
Bunny?
I knew it.
Bunny?
I
Bunny.
just feel like he's trying to find ways.
He's trying to what?
He's trying to find ways to flex his money.
I mean, maybe, but at the same time, I wouldn't blame him because that's what people like to watch. And if you know, if you're competing with how the algorithm is and what the current trends are, like you kind of have to. And I don't blame him. It's more so YouTube's fault than him.
I don't trust him since that one incident with how he wasn't being fair on that hide and seek thing.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna be completely honest. Like, I believe that there's good people out there that would use a lot of money to do good. I do believe that there's people out there that would do that. I'm honestly consider myself one of those people. Not in a bragging sense, just in the sense of knowing, hey, good things make people happy. People deserve to be happy. But when it comes to how much of his links he go to quote-unquote make people happy, it feels more like a flex than a good deed, and it leaves a small sour taste in my mouth that it's not always genuine.
Yeah, I can understand that. I understand why it's like that because
I'm in no means trying to flex my own morality. You know, I consider myself a fairly good person, and if I see somebody else being a good person, I'm not going to immediately say, oh, no, they're just doing that just to show off. They're not a good person at all. I believe that they might be, but if you do it to an extent that you're somewhat flexing it just so people know that you are, it kind of gets a bit of an eyebrow raise being like, are you being genuine or do you just like the attention of being called a good person?
No, I get that, and I believe it's not entirely like that. I believe it's just having to work the system, because you have to remember, the revenue he gains from the content he makes goes back into what he does. So you have to work the system to kind of do that. And it's a dog shit system, I won't lie to you, because YouTube is fucking awful. Especially how much they screw you, the creator, over, and don't do anything to fix it, just because they're the corporate higher up. But, like, I get that. To most people, it looks disingenuous, and sometimes it comes off that way. And I can understand that, but at the same time, with how people are and that sort of thing, because, like, you've seen how YouTubers look to flex their money, especially the really garbage, trash ones. You know the ones. But I wouldn't be surprised if he has to do that to get pushed by the system. So that's my stance on it. But I know sometimes it's really just more up in the air. And if something does happen, it wouldn't surprise me, because I'm just like, shit. Even this year's like. This year's who came out as a terrible person, what is it? It hasn't been surprising, but it's been pretty shocking nonetheless.
It's like monster of the week.
Pretty much.
The internet has devolved into the generic anime cartoon sort of formula of, oh, who's the monster of the week? Who's the shitty person of the month?
Yeah. I don't know. But I think it's because, like, this new generation of content creators have just they've been living, like, let's say, quote unquote, the American dream of YouTube, of, like, getting overnight success and then keep carrying it, and, like, basically, you know, doing what everybody else does and flexing, like, their clout / money. And I think that's a bad example to give to, like, people who also want to do that. Who also want to become content creators. Like, I think they've just forgotten that there's a responsibility that comes with, the influence they have over people, and some of them just ignore it, because why would they? Because, like, they're just a dude on the internet. But I think they should remember the responsibility that comes with it. Go ahead.
I think Mark is like a good example of an influencer done right, because the dude almost never flexes anything, and even if he does it for a joke. Like, you can tell he's not genuine. He's the definition of a good person who should have been an influencer, and he is. He never flexes really anything about himself unless it's for, like, a joke, and even then, that's when he's literally flexing.
Yeah, like the fact he got a big ass pool in his house, and it's just so he could do dumb shit in it. Like, remember Boat Dog? Boat Dog, boat.
Or just the fact that Unis Honest exists.
Oh,
That whole spiel was him just doing the dumbest things possible, knowing it would get his influencer stats up, and helping a friend out who was also a decent gamer, trying to help him out as well. Like, dude is hella cool.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, people should remember there's a responsibility that comes to the factor, and they should. Like, I don't mind you flexing your stuff sometimes, because, yeah, sometimes you gotta do it, but I'm just like, don't make it so extreme. Just like, hey, check out this cool thing I have. Okay, back to where we were going with this.
Yeah, like, use it responsibly.
I think it's a good example is fucking Captain Sparkles, and how he has, like, I think he has a Lambo, but he made a joke where he bought a picture of the Lambo too that was just as expensive, and they were like, well, why don't you just drive the car? And he's like, but I like the car, so I have a photo of it. And I think that's funny, because, like, he bought the car, and then he doesn't flex the car, he flexes the photo that was just as expensive of the car, and I'm like, yeah.
With great influence comes great responsibility.
Hey, it's Sushi the Shark. Oh, there's a bunch of sushis in here.
It's just that, and then you have like extremely scummy fucking influencers who are just like, reality could be whatever I want.
Ugh. Don't even get me started on Dream. We're not even gonna go into that concept, but you already know.
Don't even mention the name. Do not mention that name.
I'm just gonna call him Greaseface after that,
No, call him Rumpelstiltskin, because he actually looks like him.
Rumpelstiltskin, yeah.
From Shrek.
Oh, that's just mean.
I can see it! No, I have to call him that now.
Okay, come
Is
on.
it really?
That's just mean to. That's
Look,
mean to.
I have no-
Skin. Come on.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
we're making offense to Rumpelstiltskin.
That's true.
Man,
That's true. I'm sorry. Well, yeah,
Dreams' chances of being famous are just like that, a dream.
He has as much chance of getting famous as I do actually getting an art career. It's also a dream.
no,
Oof.
no, 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 please,
Dream
please.
That's
Dream or like nightmare.
suck.
Oh, dude, it's oh my god, stupid freaking tornado thingy. I need to get that last chest.
Whirlpool.
Please, just let me.
That is called a whirlpool.
Stop it! Ah! Give me the chest!
Hold the button for a longer stroke.
I'm trying, but
Pause.
no, I have to go back up.
It took a second.
No,
It took a
because
second.
the if you hold the button, he'll do one long like push that lets the water carry him. Yeah, see like that.
Yeah, I know, but like I couldn't find a good aim to do that. No!
Ooh, ooh. You get
Please.
sucked in.
I'm trying. Give me the fucking star.
He's like
Move,
so kind of
sushi.
like, give me the star, give me the star.
That fucking
The
shark.
shark was gonna eat it.
The shark
Okay.
was gonna eat it, and then you guys start the whole thing.
Dude, imagine the sharks were able to eat that though. That would have been fucked.
Okay, gamers, I think my time has come. Mostly because I'm tired of sitting here.
Aw.
wanna get
Honestly, I am 3 hours behind feeding my rabbits and even take a freaking shower.
That
Yeah.
too.
I might end my stream soon. I'm just gonna get this the submarine sunken or something. Not sunken, whatever it is.
Sank the submarine. You know, yeah.
I don't know. I forgot. But I'm gonna
Do
do
the
that,
little
and then that's
bit.
gonna be my last star for now. And then I'm gonna do Breath of the Wild next week.
Okay.
Start Breath of the Wild next week for this stream.
God, I need to finish Tears of the Kingdom. I haven't even. I'm still stuck. Well, not stuck, but like the last place I was at the Zora. There we go. I was at the Zora's fucking thing, and I stopped. It's just I started the game with playing with people, to experience it, and I'd rather like keep playing it with them rather than by myself. That was probably my fault, but I'm just like it's so much fun with people to play with, rather than not.
Ah. Damn.
Let's go look at the Bowser render on the side.
Are you serious? No.
It's just old stock art from the first game.
Okay, here we go.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Hey.
Here we go.
I sunk in his ship.
Okay, I think we're
The
done.
ship is
Yes.
ship is now mine. I claim it.
This
You can
little
have-
area is for fighting Bowser, but I'm not gonna do that until I get all the stars in this area. But like, yeah. Wait, shit.
All right.
I would go for one more hour, but I think I'm getting tired.
It's 6 already.
It is, dude. Oh my god. So I've been
Yeah.
going for I've been going for 3 hours. Mario jump
It's
scare.
probably best not to overdo it today, considering that tomorrow's Christmas Eve.
Oh yeah, we're Jordan's family's coming over. My dad sent me a Christmas card.
Oh.
Yeah, I just got it today. It's actually really cute. He like made little doodles in it too. Yee.
Alright.
I could do like a little art thing right now. For a little bit, but then again,
I'm tired.
I don't care if you're tired, Mario. Damn, don't interrupt me. Anyway, but yeah.
Spaghetti. Ravioli.
Spaghetti.
Lasagna.
Saying the most stereotypical Italian thing.
Oh, it could be worse.
I mean,
Oh,
does he
one
like say
connoisseur.
ravioli? I mean, does he actually say like ravioli or some shit while he's sleeping?
I think he
Yeah, he
does.
says.
I'm good.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, spaghetti, ravioli. He does say that after a while.
Yeah. I think it's when he like lays down all the way. 'Cause he does lay down all the way.
Yeah, I like how they carried this over into Odyssey. I mean, he doesn't speak when he's asleep, but he'll like straight
He
up
has
lay
the
down.
idle animations.
Yeah.
He's just so tired. Like, look at him. Look at the boy.
Shit, you had him do so much stuff. He died like twice, I think.
Mm-mm. He obviously he died more than that. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Look
Oh,
at
there
him.
it is.
I don't know if you guys can hear it though.
We
But-
can't, sadly.
Oh my god, I need
I mean,
to fix
they
that
can.
for next time.
No.
It's good that like
Oh.
I'm almost done. I'm literally, I mean, I'm not halfway there, but like, wait, no, I am almost halfway there.
Why is that angle so weird? Like, I know he sleeps on his side, but like he's like making sure he doesn't like lay on his ass because it's like sore from all the ground pounding he's been doing. Like he's trying to protect his ass, literally.
I literally cannot like. Why is the camera moving on its own?
I told you, it's got to be some.
Oh, I
empathy.
woke him up. Oops.
Okay, I think this is a good stopping point.
Yeah. I think so.
Alright,
Wait, did I
ladies.
save it though? Oh yeah, wait, it's saved after the level. Duh. All right. Alrighty. Well, I'll try and like stream this when I get like probably like February when I because that's by the time I get back from Cali, it's gonna be like almost February. But next week I am gonna stream Breath of the Wild before I go to on vacation. So yeah, I'm hoping people are looking forward to that.
All right, ladies, gamers, and everything in between on the on the Technicolor Rainbow. We will see you all next time. You know, if I actually show up next time.
Oh my
But
god.
Have a
you know, your
Merry
level.
Christmas. Have Merry Christmas. Remember to shit under your parents' tree.
Yeah. What is it? Except for your lovely Yoshi host, she will always be here. So be nice to her, or you will not
Yes.
see the light of day.
Jesus.
Anyway.
You know what? Agreed. No, what? Agreed. We're like hitmen. We'll come
Yeah.
for you.
I
I'm in your
do want to be
walls.
like a bit serious before I end the stream though, that like usually around this time it's not like it's kind of like a depressing time for me. But honestly,
Oh,
being
okay.
around friends helps me a lot. So like I'm glad you guys are here for this.
Of course.
I hope you guys are also available for the Breath of the Wild ones because I know for a fact I'm gonna fail so hard in some parts.
Oh boy.
Don't be like
we need
me.
to be there for emotional support.
Don't be like
worry.
me and die after the first tower because you forgot that Link can jump.
That happened to me the first time.
Yeah. Okay.
So
But
so
quick-
what happened? Like, okay, and I think I still die to this because I forget sometimes, right? When I have the
Mhm.
bombs with me, I forget that the bombs will also damage you if you're too close. So when I threw
Yeah.
it, I just killed, like I offed myself on there, and I just feel bad because Link just like he just dies because the bombs.
Okay. Yeah. On the more serious note, I hope that everybody here has a fine holiday, whatever you may celebrate. Doesn't matter. Go ahead, do it. The Kwanzaa, the Hanukkah, the Christmas. You know the deal. And you know, have a good time out there.
Echo and I
Enjoy-
think Moe left, but they
Yeah.
said bye already. So anyway,
Yeah. So everyone have a happy holidays, as it were.
alrighty. You too, Super. You have a good holiday too.
Okay, God. I will.
And if Gino's, I don't know if Gino's watching, but if he is, I do want to say happy holidays to him too, and happy holidays to everybody here.
Yeah.
And I hope to see you all next week if I'm able to stream Breath of the Wild. Alrighty. Bye.
All right. Good night, y'all. Bye.
Bye bye.